yeah. Woo! Woo! Pumped!
Yep.
Got the chills, spills, and thrills. What is going on? Flex it, Kyle. Flex it. Flex it. There you go. It's too much guns for the gun show. Too much. You know? Samurai Guy's got to do the push up.
Hey, yours was bigger than mine, so I got
fake
nothing here. I got nothing.
The fake bicep going on there. Oh my goodness. What is going down? It's your boy PhatSamuraiGuy. Hanging out. That's right. Catching up with Kyle.
What's up?
I like how that rolls off the tongue. Will that be a future series? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Catching up with Kyle.
There's what I'm doing now.
Who do we got in the heezy? We got the assassin. What's going on? He's saying, what's up, everyone? Oh, shit. We got the multi-gun man. What's going on? Saying hello to PhatSamuraiGuy and everybody. What's going on, man? Brian Sanchez in the house. That's right. Representing. That's right. From the Movie Dojo Army, another legend, Heather, is saying hello. And Steve-O, that's right, from Jackass. He is here. Finally made it to a live stream, a hangout. Cheers to everybody hanging out with this kind of a last minute hangout, live stream discussion with your boy, PhatSamuraiGuy, and actor, filmmaker, director. That's right, writer. I gotta add extra head shape. A main man. That's right, the legend Kyle Wong.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah,
Thank you for
man.
having me.
Welcome back to the channel. Gotta stop it, Joker style from Tim Burton's Batman. There you go. All right.
Very nice.
Oh man, what is going on, my brother? How have you been? And has it really been that long since you've been here on the channel?
I think it's been since Samaritan?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
He was Samaritan. Samaritan was the guy. He was Samaritan. Oh, Jesus.
Here I am, basically keeping busy, writing, watching movies, watching porn.
Watching what?
Watching porn. I mean, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. For those that don't know, there's a video out.
No, it's the channel shutdown is demonetized now.
That's why I just cut it off.
You ruined it, man. You're never allowed back. You're banished. But yeah, what was
Disney, I ruined
it. That funny clip you sent me earlier was pretty funny. What was the context?
So basically, the YouTuber is known as Sora the Troll, and he has this video called shouting out technique names in everyday things. So here I am, typing computer or getting water.
It was like watching too much anime results to this. That's what it was. That's what it was.
And then basically playing with my phone, watching porn.
And it just cuts off.
It's like perfect.
That's pretty funny, man. That was pretty funny. Cal be sending me. We'd be sending each other all kinds of hilarious videos on Instagram and stuff, just to make each other laugh, man. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Hey, thanks again, guys, for hanging out with us tonight. We're just a little last minute shoot the shit. That's right, catching up with Kyle. That's right. I should have created a little bootleg video, like a little video like catching up with Kyle. And
then I just bring out my guitar and just be like, eh.
or the death metal version. We were like, catching up with Kyle.
And since my hair is slightly a bit longer, I could do this.
Yeah. Oh, I see. There's a little swing there. See, PhatSamuraiGuy can't do that, but there's a little swing. There's enough swing there. Catching up with Kyle. Yeah. Well, thanks again for hanging out with us tonight. We're just going to
no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. If you guys like hanging out with the old samurai guy and the knuckleheads, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. That's right. So you guys will always be informed when new videos drop. That's right. And don't forget, you can check us out on all the social medias. We be everywhere. I repeat, everywhere. That's right. And don't forget to check out our merch store. Every little bit helps support the channel. Buy a mug, buy a shirt. Keep us rocking and rolling. That's right.
And because I haven't done this joke in a long time, donate to the Church of Samurai. Put it in the collection plate.
Well. Hey, 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 hey. Oh my God. What? Oh God. Did you see that video I posted last year? Oh my God. It was the guy in church, the preacher. And it was right around Christmas time, guys. I don't know if this video was sent to me or I think it was sent to me. And I had to post it, but there is actual church, and the pastor was singing because it was holiday season, right? And he goes, jingle bells, I'm not going to hell. And my jaw dropped, and I was like, oh my God. I couldn't stop laughing. Oh my God. I couldn't stop laughing. I was rolling. I had to post that on Instagram. Woo. Funny stuff.
I still want to make my Church of Double Dragon the movie. So all the collection plate goes to making the sequel. And all we do
making the sequel happen.
Yeah. And then all we do is read from the script as our Bible.
And that's it.
And that's it. That's all our sermons every time, reading a page from the script. And Jimmy and Billy said unto him, "Hey, do you think they have a bathroom? I gotta take a whiz." And Jimmy said unto him, "You're weird." That's it.
Thanks. Super chat from Adam Evans. He says, "Where can you have this much fun except with this group of badasses?" That's right. Hanging out with Adam is a good time, especially Kyle, Movie Dojo Army. Thank you, Adam, for the super chat. And while we're here hanging out, guys, it's still kind of a live Q&A too. So if you got any questions for Samurai Guy or Kyle, we are here. And thanks again for support and just hanging out with us and hear us singing bad Christmas songs versions over here. So Kyle, what have you been up to, man? I saw you had a stack of some stuff, but first let's catch up with Kyle.
Yeah.
And what have you been doing, man? Before we get to your swag, you're gonna show us some swag.
Definitely been writing a lot, training a lot. So I'm a bit sore. Been writing a lot. I don't know what's gonna happen yet. I cannot say much, but
okay,
things are happening. Stuff,
right?
Glory. And basically,
awesome, man.
Yeah, and basically, no, I definitely. There's so much to talk about, like the movies that have come out. Sorry, there's like the amount of movies I've been seeing, and then the amount of movies that just suck.
Well, now we're talking because we like to rant.
And I will state this: I know someone's going to ask me about this. Many people have asked me about this.
All right.
Am I ever going to watch Violent Night? I'm going to say not right now because here's the truth. A friend and I, we work in the city that Violent Night was filmed in.
Okay.
The first 5 minutes, I managed to peek at this. I went like this one. That is not London, England. I know where that is. Then it shows the inside. That's not London, England. I know who those actors are. And then it shows like the overview of the whole city. And I'm like, that is not London, England. That is very flat. And then I told a friend about it. I said, it's not. Is it bad that I can't enjoy this film or Nobody? And it's like, no, it's not. Not bad. It's the fact that that it's filmed here, and it takes the immersion out of you because you know everything in your city.
So I'm assuming you're hinting at Violent Night was filmed in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Filmed in the cold part of Canada, which is minus 30 degrees Celsius for everybody, which translates to it's very fucking cold. Your car won't start. Your fingers immediately like freeze like this, and you're just like,
yeah.
Why do you live here? It's like apparently housing's cheaper here, and
cheap.
Healthcare, and
yeah.
People are stupid not to move out. So that's why I'm still here.
Hey, don't tempt me to move over there, man. Don't tempt me, you know. Wait, hold on a second. You didn't like nobody?
I won't say I did not like it. It was just more or less I couldn't enjoy
okay
it.
If you didn't.
Okay. It's literally I can't enjoy it knowing that it was filmed here. Gotcha. And this is where everyone's gonna see this and go like, "Hey, Cal, you're not working on this show anymore." And I was just like, "Okay, I don't care." I'm gonna go do my own film.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Back, we have a little glitch there. Okay. Let me know if we're back now. We're back now?
We're back.
We're good now? All right.
We're good.
So that means you can't enjoy Rumble. You can't enjoy Rumble in the Bronx. Is that what you're saying?
No, Rumble in the Bronx was not filmed in my city. I can still enjoy that one. Okay. I can still enjoy that one. I've heard some stories on that one too, but I can enjoy that one.
Okay.
But it's just mostly like when it's here in the city, I'm like, yeah. I just know that place. Yeah. Know where that is, and it's like 2 feet away from there. It's just like, and it's like, yeah, Kyle, you can't work on any shows anymore. And I'll just be like, fine, I'll go make my own movies with blackjack and hookers.
Heather says, move to Ohio. You never know the weather. It's sunny one day, snowstorm the next. Wow, look at that.
I think I'll be fine with that. Especially with Mushroom Head being out there, I'll probably enjoy that.
Mushroom Head. Yeah. So what else have you been doing, man?
Other than that,
besides writing.
Just...
I know you can't give us spoilers of what you're writing right now, but can you at least maybe give us a little tidbit of the genre that it's leaning towards here?
One has been a horror.
Woo!
And finally tackling an action thriller that I never thought I would actually... Okay, I shouldn't say never thought. I just been tackling that idea for quite some time since 2015, and I'm like finally sitting down and writing it, and I'm having a blast writing this one.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Action thriller that he's writing, script, is he's having a blast. Hint, hint. No pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
For the action thriller. That's the name of the movie. That's the name of the movie, Blast.
Yeah. And you mean that one that had Wesley Snipes in it?
I've seen a very bad movie called Blast.
Yeah.
Not one with Wesley Snipes. It starred it was so bizarre. You know what? We blew it. Me and Lady Fat Blood blew it. We should have posted our reaction to just losing it.
Yeah.
At the end of that movie. But Blast stars the actor that played Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
And I blind bought it because I like the director. Mm-hmm. And it was think about this. It was, I don't know if it's Albert Pune, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Was it Albert Pune?
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Pune. I saw him as a director. I'm like, okay, I'm sold with that. In what was it? Robert Davi. Robert Davi. No, not Robert Davi. Wait a minute. Was it Robert Davi?
Rutger Hauer?
God damn. No. Rutger Hauer was in it.
Yeah.
But it was the actor Robert Davi, the actor that played Wishmaster.
Oh, what's his name? I got the what's it called?
Help us out, chat. Actor that played Wishmaster. His name escapes me.
Andrew Divoff.
Yes, I think it's Andrew Divoff. And I'm like, oh, it's Die Hard ripoff, but Albert Pion budget style with that cast. And I was like, I have to buy this. This has to be great. That has to be great. I've actually found out there's actually a lot of fans for Blast. I did not know that existed.
Wow.
So shout out to people that enjoy the movie. But me and oh no. This actually happened, guys. Lady Fat Blood making a little guest appearance. This happened, guys. Rutger Hauer, with dark skin and the hair, everything, played a Native American in Blast. Yes, Rutger Hauer, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Was in the movie, and it was so bizarre. Every time he was on screen, it was so weird seeing him dressed up and looking that way. It was so just, what are we doing? What are we doing? But the problem I had with Blast, you're like, well, Samurai Guy, you didn't like it because it was low budget. You're trying to compare it to Die Hard. You can't do that with Albert Pion budget. No. You know, Samurai Guys, I'm good with no budget films if the movies are entertaining. You guys know that, right? However, the problem with Blast is you can't be boring, man. You can't be boring.
Yes.
When there's moments of action, it was fine, but there was so much potential in there for a good, great B action movie, especially with that cast. I kind of expected a little bit more, and it was just really boring. It was all in like the same location, but it wasn't interesting. We'd go to other locations throughout the movie, but it just wasn't interesting. Yes. So, but you know, me and Lady Fat Blood were sighing a lot. We were looking at each other like, oh man, like, we made a mistake. God damn it, this backfired. However, there is one saving grace to Blast, guys. One. And I was like, I'm glad I bought this movie now. Absolutely out of nowhere, at the end, our villain, I think he has the girl hostage. Out of nowhere, Kyle. Out of nowhere. Rutger Hauer shows up in a wheelchair. Right? And bumps through bad guys. This came absolutely out of nowhere. Now, keep in mind, the movie wasn't goofy like this. The movie was trying to play it straight for the most part. Out of nowhere, Rutger Hauer comes in a wheelchair and basically bumps through some bad guys, takes some bad guys out, gets to Divoff, gets to Wishmaster, plants explosives on Divoff, then jumps off the wheelchair into the water, grabs the girl, they both go in the water for safety, and Divoff blows up. Our mouths were like, we could not believe what we just watched, what happened, and we were stunned. Like I said, we should have posted some kind of reaction video or something like that, or talked about it. But this mouth was all the way down here. We couldn't believe that, and this came absolutely out of nowhere. This was like, it's like watching a serious movie, right? A serious action movie, and at the very end, like you're watching Die Hard, for example, right? And at the very end, it becomes Naked Gun. The finale turns into Naked Gun. It was so Lady Fat Blood's on a roll here. It was so bizarre, guys. Our mouths dropped in shock. And after that, we couldn't stop laughing. And that's the only thing that saves me from taking that Blu-ray and having it as a free giveaway here on the channel, or selling it. Oh my God. I'm like, we have to keep the movie now. We can't, because this happened. Proof that this happened. Yeah.
Sad to say now, it is free on Prime.
There you go, guys. Just forward to the end. Forward to the end.
Deep down, you're like dying inside, going, "You motherfucker! Why are you still with me? I can just watch you and go right to the end of Prime." Fuck you.
I know. Yeah, god damn it. Well, at least I paid cheap. At least I paid cheap for
Yeah.
Blast. So there's a Wesley Snipes movie called Blast too?
Actually, I mistaken myself. It wasn't a Wesley Snipes movie. It was a 2005 movie. And everyone, do not blame me because I seriously thought it was a Wesley Snipes film. But granted, Wesley Snipes was doing a lot of shitty direct-to-video films after The Art of War.
Who's starring in that one?
Eddie Griffin and Vinnie Jones and Breckin Meyer in 2004.
Oh boy. What's the plot? What's the plot synopsis on that one?
So this was written by Stephen E. D'Souza of Commando, Die Hard,
Street Fighter,
director of Street Fighter, director of Street Fighter. Everybody,
yes. What's the plot?
A terrorist played by Vinnie Jones, posing as an environmentalist protester, leads a team of highly skilled mercenaries to take control of an oil rig off the coast of California. Doesn't that sound like that shitty Steven Seagal film? Like every single one of them.
On Deadly Ground.
Yeah, that one.
Which is hilariously bad. Like I can enjoy that. But dude, you have another Die Hard ripoff of a Die Hard ripoff that has the same title.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me Eddie Griffith is the hero. Because if Eddie Griffith is the hero, I have to watch this now.
What Kittredge didn't, or what Vinnie Jones didn't count on, is a tugboat captain played by Eddie Griffin, who survives an attack on his ship and is soon recruited by Vivica A. Fox, the FBI agent, to infiltrate the oil rig and procure information about their plans, and if possible, stop them. In the process, Eddie Griffin meets an eager computer expert played by Breckin Meyer aboard the oil rig, who helps Griffin even as he gets on his nerves and oh my god. And Griffin suspects he can't really trust him. That's the whole plot synopsis. It's an action Agreed.
I have to watch this. I have to watch this.
I have to watch Paul.
Lady Fablet's excited. We're watching. We're having bad movie weekend now. Bad movie weekend begins. It begins. That's the first one on the list. You got Egg Shen saying, "What's up, Kyle?" There you go. Oh my god. See, this is why we hang out and talk movies. You never know. Never know. That's right. Yeah. Sounds like our kind of trash. Yes.
Dark rabbit hole of like other films that you never know that would happen.
NSG, what's going on, brother? What's going on, man? Oh my god. Wow. I'm this tempted to bring up the trailer and watch it right now, but I don't want to spoil it. I want to go in blind. Knowing that movie, that'll be on Tubi. It'll be on Tubi to watch.
Somewhere on Tubi. And all I can say is, what else have I been busy doing? Been playing nonstop Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, hold on. Let me blow it up. Kyle's got the swag there. Now I can't tell from your face and how you reacted that you're enjoying it. Or you're disappointed. I'm playing Modern Warfare 2.
But like now that I finished the storyline and everything else, I discussed this with like a couple friends, saying they can't so they really can't recapture what the original Modern Warfare trilogy has done. I understand that they have, like, they are rebooting it, but at the same time, it doesn't have that same kind of impact as the original trilogy has. Like, whereas a story immerses you, and like how the original trilogy had the literal shock and awe of like, okay, get over it. It's 20-something years now that Modern Warfare 2 has been out.
Talking about the airport sequence?
That sequence, but when Shepard actually betrays Task Force 141, killing Roach and Ghost. This one didn't have that.
They
This
changed
film,
it?
yeah, I would say they definitely. I don't want to say play it safe, but definitely like it doesn't have that same impact. So that's what I feel in the story wise.
And you said the airport sequence has been taken out too?
There is a little Easter egg in it, but and that the whole story is totally different. And again, with the rebooted universe of having Price building up with Gaz, Ghost, and Soap now as characters, it's just it. I'm not sure what to expect for Modern Warfare 3. That's for sure, and that's why I've just been playing multiplayer now. After the story was like, okay, that was the story. Okay.
I thought when they announced that game
Mhm.
that was coming out, I thought it was like an official like next chapter
Mhm.
with those classic characters from Modern Warfare 2.
Mhm.
But it's a remake? A
Yeah.
reboot?
Yeah, it's a full-on reboot from Modern Warfare 1, or
Hmm.
the 2019 one that came out, and just bringing the whole idea of everything together of like we don't have the original game. Like it did something nice and interesting to reboot it, but made the Price character more of like the main protagonist, the main hero of the story, and
Okay.
being involved in it, and then establishing Task Force 141, which I will say that type of reboot works, but when this came out, it's just like and you're wondering what do you do here, which is why I could say about the fucking Rainbow Six film. I'm still pissed off about that.
I was just getting ready to ask you that question.
I'm still salty about that. How do you make an action espionage revenge film so fucking boring, and then how do you make Michael B. Jordan look older?
Yeah. Kyle, you're not looking so good, man. You look like you've aged like 20 years right there, man. Wow.
Yeah,
Hey,
take a look.
did I get young? Did I get younger now?
Totally, right? Like it's like glasses just makes us look so much younger.
Superman. We're both Superman.
Yep.
We're both Supermen now.
Yep.
We're not Superman anymore.
Yep.
You know what's really bad? Me and Kyle reviewed that movie, and I totally forgot the name of the movie. What's the name
it's
of the,
good.
what was the name of the movie we reviewed, Kyle?
Without remorse.
Without boredom was
no,
without excitement.
Without intention, without a care in the world. Fuck. God damn that movie.
You know, it sucks too, because when there was action at the end, it was good action. But the problem was the rest of the movie. You're just like, what are we doing? Where are we going?
Yeah.
And even though the action was good at the end, it didn't feel like a finale. It felt like, oh, okay, we're getting ready to get to the finale at some point.
Yeah.
Which I would have loved if they, but no, the movie just ended.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some people excited for the next one because it's a different director, right? Or 8711's team is involved, right?
It is 8711's team is involved because of Chad Stahelski. So
him
Chad
is directing. Is directing. Okay. And you have a love-hate relationship with 8711.
I don't want to say I love it and hate. I respect what they do and what they brought, especially bringing John Wick forward as a story and as a franchise, and what they've done over the years, like elevating everything. That's all I'm gonna say is they have done a great amount of job. And as in terms of like certain projects story wise, it's just that's just me, because again, I hope they don't turn Rainbow Six into like this
John Wick.
Not even a John Wick, just it's almost like you don't want it to be an overwrought action film either, because you need something that has heart and passion into it, especially paying a proper homage to the novel, but also paying respects to the newer generation, which is all the gamers are playing Siege now, of like, because it's like, how do you introduce this type of idea? Again, we could everyone go back to our without remorse review of me literally breaking it down. Like, how do you make a story of this work, but also carry it on after like how many years since the novels have been out? Because that the amount of time has passed, and I could go on and on of like, how would you make this work? Well, my Rainbow Six would exist in the Harrison Ford Tom Clancy universe in a certain way, where it has been this long. Rainbow Six has been operating, but that I'm gonna leave it at that, because everyone's just going like, we heard this already, Colin. Can we move on? Can you move on? Why do you have to hold a grudge? And I'll be like, oh wait, Stellar just asked.
Yeah, I'm blowing it up for you.
No, no. That is a huge no, because Michael Bay, like, again, is not a storyteller.
What if Michael Bay didn't have anything to do with the story or the script? He's just brought in to do the directing.
Still no, because the thing is, like I said, if I had to go with a storyline, it would be the Wildlands, the video game Wildlands storyline, which is why I say that idea works within the storyline that I actually outlined somehow with my Rainbow Six trilogy idea. And it
right.
And it has, like, it's in between Rainbow Six 2 and 3 and leads into 3, because how everything all connects. Like, I would call it the idea of how it properly builds up all the stories leading up to this one big finale, but it doesn't leave you with this like kind of, oh, we have to see the next movie. Oh, we have to see this next movie. No, each film still has this feel of like, it's a bleak, but it's a real ending where you're just like, it's not going to stop, but it makes sense to keep going.
Okay.
Because like,
okay.
Yeah.
Bring in Michael Bay just to direct the explosions.
If I had a choice, I would actually, even though I know Denis Villeneuve wouldn't, is in his little sand fetish films now with Dune, but
I still haven't seen Ambulance yet. Yeah. I still want to give it a shot. Did you see Ambulance?
No, I still haven't.
Dude, I felt so sorry for my brother from another mother, Frank Jang. I felt so sorry. You guys, oh my God. Watch the Frank, our action film autopsy episode where I have Frank Jang and Rick Myers on there, and they talk about their picks for the best and worst action movies of the year. And Frank was like, Ambulance, man. And Rick it was sad. He just wouldn't let up. And like, so how are those drone shots? Were the drone shots good in Avatar? Were the drone shots good in what was it? Warriors of the Future?
Yeah, he kept going off.
I was like, oh man, I feel so sorry for Frank. I tried to help him out at the end there. But Frank could defend himself. He's a badass. But man, Rick was woo. And then Rick was like, okay, I'll stop now. After he's obliterated the movie. He's completely obliterated the movie. I'll stop now.
If I ever did those My Rainbow Six and Ghost Recon films, there will be drones. So that's for you, Frank.
There you go, Frank. Oh, poor Frank.
But
Frank.
Speaking of drones, that's a nice segue to this film.
Oh, hold on. Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick, baby. Woohoo! Nice, man. Great pickup.
Yeah, I wish I got the Steelbook, but all I could say is 35 years since the original one.
Yeah.
This is a sequel done right.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't shove like the whole, hey, you remember this? Hey, you
Yeah.
remember this? Hey, you
Yeah.
remember this? And no, it pays respect to the original story and actually carries on
Yeah.
properly to like
Yeah.
say, you know what? It's not just you guys are making a new one with a new crew. It's literally like, here's Tom Cruise. Here's why we're bringing him back. But not only that, yes, is there going to be the same kind of idea where Miles Teller's character is actually mad because Tom Cruise actually was the reason why his father's died? And it's like, no, it's because he didn't want it. He didn't want him to be in the class. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
that's actually a legit reason.
Yeah. He made a promise to his mom,
Mm-hmm.
and now I get it. I get it. There's a lot of people out there because the movie's so successful and made so much money.
Mm-hmm.
The hype is woo. And I've seen a lot of people watching it and they're like, that's it. That's it. There were a lot of people a lot of people I've seen that were really disappointed and were kind of like, why did this movie make so money? It's called simplistic but well done storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
There was no politics at all. There was
No,
nothing forced. There was
no,
no agenda.
none.
Nothing shoved, right? None of that,
Yeah.
like you were saying, Kyle.
Yes.
Some of the amazing white knuckle stunts and action, flight sequences that we have not
Yes.
seen in a long time. And
Not at
and let's
all.
be
Like,
honest, in this 90% majority CGI world that
yes.
that these filmmakers create now because it's easier and that's just how it is. It was nice to see real badass pilots putting their lives on the line for
Yes.
entertainment, and seeing that in theater. I don't know if you'll get the same experience at home. Me and you will, Kyle, because we've seen it
Yeah.
on the big screen.
Yeah.
But I understand. Those that were not nostalgic to the first movie may not like it, or I'm going to be honest. I'm going to get a lot. This is a controversial statement, but I'm going to say Maverick blows the first movie out of the water. There's
I'm
no,
in the same boat.
yeah,
I'm in the same boat because like
yeah,
again, I grew up like, yes, I watched it way back then and I watched it again getting prepared for Maverick, and then when I see Maverick, it's a nice update.
right, right,
Like especially like again, the amount of ways that Top Gun made the jet sequences and everything feel realistic at that time.
yeah,
This is a
right,
nice update of like how many like I remember watching the extras of Maverick and they showed 6 cameras in the cockpit, and I'm like, no, that's fucking insane. And especially like having another jet flying with them, having everything
yeah. It's
like
insane.
all together. It's insane what they
Yeah,
did. And when people say like, yeah, this isn't real, I'm like, you know what? I I'm at that point where I'm just not gonna argue with anyone.
no,
I actually say this now.
not worth
One,
your energy.
not worth my energy. This is why I said now. This is
Yeah,
why I actually say now to people is one friend said, okay, two people. One cousin said this about the animated series Big Mouth, and he said this to the rest of our family, saying, "Yeah, Big Mouth is like Family Guy." And I was like, "You have no idea what Big Mouth is. It's like it's an animated show." I was like, "It is not like Family Guy.
right,
Here's the reason why I say that. Have you watched it?" And he's like, "No, I haven't." Then you have no
right,
opinion about it,
right,
and you
right,
can't
right,
say
right,
it's like this. And then
right.
another friend said this, like, "Yeah, Squid Game is pretty violent." And I was like, "No, it's not." He's like, and he's telling a student of ours who's 8 years old. He's like, it's pretty violent. And the little kid has watched Squid Game, and I was like, and he says, "Is it pretty violent, Kyle?" And I was like, "No, it's not." And here's a prime example. It it is not as violent as the Raid 2 or the Raid
Yeah,
movies. And I asked the
yeah,
guy, "Have you watched Squid Game?" No. Then you have no opinion about it. You
right,
can't really
right,
say anything
right,
bad about without watching it. I'm the
right.
same way, but I'll actually say, here's a prime example. I will slightly get flack about this. Uh, so I never watched the first Skyline.
Gonna say how.
The reason why I've never watched the first Skyline, but again, the fact that the sequels happened and
one more time, Kyle. We can... All right, go ahead.
Are we good?
Go ahead.
Okay,
I think we're good now.
Yeah. So I never watched the first Skyline, but again, much respect to everyone that made the sequels, Skyline 2 and 3.
Right.
The reason why I've never watched Skyline is because of the same directors made fucking AVPR, Alien vs. Predator Requiem. I'm just like, nope. You guys made that shit. I don't care if you guys could do anything else. Fuck. You guys made that shit. I am holding that on you forever.
I know. Well, Liam O'Donnell, shout out to Liam. He kind of was responsible for the script of Skyline, kind of kicking it off. And he took the directing reins for 2 and 3. That's why 2 and 3 are a lot better. In terms of entertainment value, it's a lot better. But when I had him on this channel a long time ago, dude, they were the one. He was there to help to do like the effects and stuff. And you know, without burning bridges, he hinted that they were, when they saw the movie in theater, they were like, "What the fuck? You can't see our shit." Like in terms of effects and creature effects, he was like, You can't see our shit that we worked hard on to put together.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man? So, yeah, he feels your pain. He's right there with you, Kyle. You know. But back to Top Gun Maverick, what I meant to say, what I also meant to say earlier was, you know, I get it. People are like, why is there so much hype around it? It's because movies like this are extremely rare and they don't exist. When you have a sequel that after what'd you say? How many years?
After 30-something years,
30-some years,
40 years,
and the story, and the story works. The action and stunts outdo the original, and overall, it's just such a well-made movie. You don't get it. Doesn't happen.
No,
that for me more is the reason why Top Gun Maverick deserves its praise.
Yes.
Now, after seeing Top Gun Maverick, I knew that it was going to do well because of good feedback.
Yes.
I didn't expect it to do billions of dollars. Like, this is Tom Cruise's first billions of dollars movie, I think, in his whole career. But yeah, you know, it's very well done, and it doesn't exist. And there's so many other examples out there, like Terminator Dark Fate.
Could have been
you
better.
know, which had potential, but they kind of fucked it up. But yeah, it's like it usually doesn't work. It doesn't work. And the fact that it works should be celebrated. But you know, to each his own. If they didn't like it, they didn't like it. What else swag you got there? It's become a Kyle pickups video. We got.
Sorry. Yeah, I know how you guys feel about this one, but I enjoyed this one.
Me? You talking about me? Or
I
talking about just people in general?
I remember you guys talking about like a little bit of things about this one, but I definitely enjoyed.
I thought we gave the Batman a good rating.
I know you guys gave it a good rating. It was just I can't remember what little nitpicks you guys had about it. I just can't remember.
It's funny. We just recently watched it a couple of days ago.
It's like we're changing our opinion.
But no, we recently watched it. No, I still feel the same way about it. We both really like it.
Yes,
a lot.
But I definitely,
I think the nitpicks we had was I think Riddler was hit and miss.
Yes, I agree with that.
We didn't love Riddler, but we didn't absolutely hate Riddler.
Yeah. Especially when he turns into like a whiny little punk about like, why can't you be the hero that I wanted? I'm just like,
There you go. Here's another good example. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Puss in Boots. Is like great. Like this came out of nowhere. Like people were not expecting this to be good. And join me and Rick Myers. Rick Myers is going to be talking about Puss in Boots and a whole bunch of other movies tomorrow. Join us for the next action film autopsy episode at 5 p.m. Pacific, guys, tomorrow. You want to be here to hear what Rick thinks about a lot of properties because it's going to be hilarious. I'll have to ask Rick if there was any drone shots in Puss in Boots. But nah, dude, the Batman is legit.
Yes.
The soundtrack is legit. The fighting scenes are legit. This like cinematography is legit. The performances are legit.
Yes.
Everything's legit.
And he is literally starting off as the world's greatest detective, like how it's supposed to be, doing detective stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked about it was it's definitely up there for me, along with the Christian Bale Batman movies, and definitely Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
Like, yeah, that's another classic. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that movie, dude.
No one talks about
I don't understand
Batman
why that movie just it just really falls into the
maybe is it underrated?
Time to do it. Hint. Another video in the future. We'll talk about that movie here on the channel. But nah, it's the Batman's legit, dude.
Yeah,
and it's dude, Penguin is fucking amazing.
Yeah, like I did not expect Colin Farrell. Again, like I showed my mom the movie film and she was like,
"I got you, I got you." Oh my god, it's great.
And his even little walk, this like little stumble around. I'm just like, I know that. Like it's good. Like just the little subtleties and how they like make it realistic.
Yeah, compared
to what we're getting what we got in the past 2 years, 3 years, 4 years.
But what people don't mention, about the film, what I like about it is that Batman fails.
Yes,
which is you don't see because this is a young Batman. When you see Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne, he's brooding a lot because he has not become Bruce Wayne yet.
Yes.
So if that makes any sense, you have to watch the movie it makes sense. He's not really Bruce Wayne yet, creating that Playboy image yet.
Yeah.
He's a young like Batman.
Yeah.
But he, even in the fights, he gets hit.
Yes.
Even when he's doing detective work, he fails and some parts here and there on the way.
Yeah.
And assumes certain things and think he's got it, but he doesn't. Until like it's great. It's great. Instead of seeing really like nice. Invulnerable, never get beat up, never get hurt, always perfect at everything.
Do Batman. You bleed?
God damn it. But yeah, the Batman's. I'm glad you bought that, man. That's legit.
And another one, and I think we could thank Frank for this one because this one almost got under my radar after Christmas happened, and I was just like, I need this. I definitely need this. The Infernal Affairs trilogy.
Dude, I just saw the post on Instagram that's out. I'm like, I need that. I need that. So
everyone needs this. Whenever everyone says, "Well, watch The Departed, it's great," I'm like, you know what? I'll stick to this. Like again, Martin Scorsese.
He's the man.
Yes, he's the man. But it's all remade from this whole trilogy.
I wanted to. I need to buy that for sure. But I wanted to. I've always wanted to see City on Fire. Because as of right now, which could always change with his movies.
Yes.
Reservoir Dogs is my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. But it was loosely, kind of not really a remake, but a redone telling of similar character moments, and the plot was similar in Chow Yun-Fat City on Fire. I think Ringo Lam directed that.
Yes,
because Ringo Lam did the Prison on Fire. He's known for his On Fire movies.
Yes,
you got Prison on Fire movies and City on Fire, and that's the one I've always wanted to see just for fun. That is Criterion action, so it's going to be top quality for sure. So
yeah, all I can say is
you'll enjoy Crouching Tiger, man. That's good stuff.
Just not the second one. Don't watch the second one.
Oh,
no one talks about
there was a second one.
Actually, no, we shouldn't talk about that. Just like
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just like what was it? I found out there was a sequel of something that.
You know what's bad? The second one was such a disappointment. I don't even remember what I gave it. I may have been generous because I like the cast, but that was like way long ago, like Movie Dojo episode.
That's how memorable it is because we don't want to remember it.
Yeah,
and
it was so uninteresting that you got a movie with Donnie Yen and Michelle Yeoh in it, and shout out to Juju Chan, she was in that movie too. That the only thing that I thought, yeah, it's nice to see that guy, and he's kicking ass, was Jason Scott Lee.
Yeah.
That's not
like
no shade to Jason Scott Lee because I would love to interview him in the future. But it was nice seeing him. That was the only thing that I remember sticking out in that movie was him playing the bad guy.
Yeah.
But everything else was just such like, what are we doing?
Yes, I agree. And the last thing that I have in my little collection here that I got, this was an underdog film again, and we definitely have to discuss this once you have watched.
You got Mortal Instruments, City of Bones. Is that what you got?
No. This Hong Kong film known as Limbo.
Oh, that's right. You wanted to chat on that one.
Yeah, this one was originally supposed to come out in 2018. It didn't come out until 2021. In theaters in Hong Kong and China. I honestly don't know what the story is. We need to ask one of our experts. We need to ask our expert Frank about this.
Frank will know, yeah.
Yeah, because this was directed by the same director that did SPL2, which again is questionable to me. But he did Dog Bite Dog, and this goes back to his like grimy, gritty roots with this idea. The fact that this film was made, the budget, I think I texted you this. The budget for this was like at least 14 million.
Wow.
US. $14 million US. When it was released, it only made back 80,000 US.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. We're gonna have to talk about it. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah,
because we'll set a date or something to talk about it. Is that a lenticular cover?
No, it's just just the sleeve itself.
Oh, it looked a little fancy there.
I know the light is or the what's it called is kind of shining off of it.
Oh, my favorite, where the slipcover has the same artwork as the cover on the Blu-ray.
Yeah, which the fact that I actually had this imported and
what is the point?
But this being an import, it was worth the buy, and I definitely enjoy this film because
everybody watching right now who's never seen it, no spoilers because me and you'll talk about it in the future. What's it about, or what genre it represents?
So it is definitely it follows like the film noir aspect.
Okay.
And which is the fact that I did not line these up in a certain order, and it's kind of funny. So the fact that you have Gordon Lamb, who was in Infernal Affairs, playing the other inspector that worked with Andy Lau's character. He's the main character in this, and he's a veteran cop that works with Ang Lee's son, who's the young rookie cop, and they're trying to find a serial killer that's murdering women, just random women.
Okay.
And what happens is they encounter a young female criminal, who accidentally ran over Gordon Lamb's wife.
Oh.
Seeking redemption. So they make her their informant. And then next thing you know, she's a target, and they're gonna try and get her back before
all right.
serial killer. So
that's good shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like I did not expect how good it was going to be. And again, from hearing about working on a co-production with Chinese films, the amount of beatings this woman takes, I commend her with the amount of beatings, like getting kicked, being dropped from a second-story building.
So she was doing her own stunt?
Yes. It's crazy.
But maybe not by choice. No,
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm gonna check it out though. It sounds like a really good thriller. But is it as good as King Kong Lives though? Because that's the question that we need to ask here. Sexy Sumo, what's going on, brother? Oh, since you said his name, Ang Lee's Bruce Lee biopic movie coming out. Thoughts?
And the fact that his son Mason is playing Bruce Lee in it.
What is he? What does he look like? I don't know what he looks like.
If you remember The Hangover,
is he
2,
close?
No,
not
even facially wise. No, he only had like 2 or 3 roles. So one being The Hangover 2, which everyone would remembers him being the brother of the new brother-in-law that gets stuck in the elevator after losing his finger. Right. Again, no one needs to watch The Hangover 2. It's the same fucking movie, just with a different person.
I think I stopped at 2, but I don't remember it.
Exactly. No one needs to remember it.
You know what's funny is when I watched The Hangover for the first time, I remember the hype was like whoosh.
Yes.
The hype was like whoosh. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, The Hangover is hilarious." I didn't get a chance to see it in theater, but I believe I rented it or something like that. And I was rolling. It's fun. It's a funny movie.
Yeah.
But then I watched another movie a little bit after that called Role Models. And Role Models, I was holding my gut laughing so hard. The Hangover, I was like this. I was like, ha ha. That's what I was like when I was watching Hangover. Role Models, I was like, like I was dying. And I think Role Models bombed. I don't think it did anything. Or maybe it was moderate hit, but it didn't do anything. I heard it was like in and out of the theaters. And I was like, dude, it's all about Role Models.
Yes.
Come on.
I agree.
Which features the same Asian actor. If you think about it. The same the comedian guy. I forgot his name.
Ken Jeong.
He's in both movies. He's in both movies.
Still acting weird as he does. Except with less nudity.
Did you go to the third film? Did you watch the third? I didn't. Wait. Why do I feel like there was 4 movies? There's only 3, right?
There's only 3, and we don't. Okay. We didn't need a third one. And Role Models actually beat its box office.
All right.
It actually, what's it called? It was made for $28 million, and then
that's why. That's why.
And then,
but hey, success is success. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, good.
And that one was much more well received than Hangover, I believe.
Oh my god, I was dying of Role Models, dude. Oh my god.
I agree.
Paul Rudd, dude. Paul Rudd was like top game. He was at the top of his game right there.
Yes.
It's just so funny, dude.
And the fact that he was wanting the whispering eye.
But I just love the part of that movie where he's like, I don't. It's been so long since I watched it, but he's talking to Jennifer Aniston, and he's like, "Do you like kung fu movies or something like that?"
Yeah.
And then you hear the music, and then it slowly zooms in. She's like, she's all serious. She's like, "I love kung fu movies." That's how you know you got a winner.
Yeah.
That's marriage material right there, guys. You hear that?
Agreed.
Yeah. Like martial arts movies or action or horror. That's it. Marriage.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like any girl that actually ends up with me, I'm just gonna like, you're gonna love this movie. If not, we're breaking up. We're breaking up.
Killzone's the 10th. Wow, you're starting hard. Yeah. Especially with that ending.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're not leading up to it.
I just boom. Like, you will enjoy this movie. If not, bye.
Wow, guys, it's gonna start off harsh. If you guys seen the ending to Killzone, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's woo. No warm up.
No.
Fuck it, Kyle. No, fuck it, Kyle. Double feature, Killzone and then Paradox.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if you can sit through these two and you say you like these, I will consider a second date.
Oh, so he owns that as well, Kyle.
Nice.
Hey, cool, man. You got some awesome pickups. Did you have any others?
That's basically it, and everything that I saw in theaters was like, the fact that I went.
Kyle. Hey man, hey man, ain't that Lou Don Phillips?
Someone remember
that joke. That joke will never die. It will never die. And if you've never heard that, if you don't know what we're talking about, just type it up. Phat Samurai Guys. What was it? Killzone? Lou Diamond Phillips story or something like that.
The Lou Diamond
Phillips did a video on it. We did a video on it.
It was during the whole, what's it called? During the whole Donnie Yen retrospective that we did with Eric.
Yeah. We talked Donnie Yen movies the whole time, but when we get to Iron Monkey, and Samurai Guy talks about his seeing Iron Monkey in theater, you will laugh hysterically. You'll laugh hysterically at the Lou Diamond Phillips joke, because I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it till the end, to the end of time, man.
And if we ever get on the same stream with Rick and Frank, I'm gonna say thank you for putting that one photo about Cirque du Fuckery just dangling.
Oh.
I was like, yes.
Oh yeah, Rick wanted he wanted a T-shirt.
Yes.
Cirque du Fuckery, just dangle 'em T-shirt. Our little meme Kyle made for the movie Fistful of Vengeance, which is hilarious. But,
that was beautiful. I was like, "Yep, just dangle them." Hey, why don't we use wires? Okay. What's wrong with? Just dangle them. Just dangle them.
Just dangle them. We don't have time to create a complicated fight sequence.
Nope.
Finale. Just dangle them on wires and end it. Oh man. Did you get a chance to watch my Ronnie Yu interview?
Yes.
Did you watch the director's cut or the live version?
I think both. Mostly, I think the live version. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the director's cut. If you guys haven't seen it, you got to watch it because Ronnie Yu is the legend, and it was a huge honor for me to have him on this channel. But yeah, he says some cool stuff, hinting of his return.
Yes,
and a cool, a whole bunch of behind the scenes stories. It was awesome here, having him here on the channel. But watch the director's cut version. Okay, it's a lot easier experience, and Samurai Guy added more photos and stuff like that, movie images. Watch that version. Don't watch the live version. Live version is glitch central, but it's all good. But he was a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, no,
he was a sweetheart.
Like, again, well spoken and everything else, and how you guys were definitely fawning over Warriors of Virtue, and I'm like trying to watch it on Tubi. I'm like,
Ruse, son.
Ruse.
Come on. Just think Monkey King.
Actually, that's the sequel that I found out there was an actual sequel to Warriors of Virtue.
Oh, just think Monkey King universe. The Ruse are a lot easier to accept. Yes. After I enjoyed watching it, I went to look for the sequel, but Ronnie wasn't involved with that.
Yeah,
and I was so disappointed that they just got so lazy.
Yeah,
and there's no rules, Kyle. There's no rules. It's just humans. Humans are now the guardians. How horrible is that?
That's just lazy writing.
Fantasy, this fantasy universe where you have all kinds of human animal hybrids, and the Ruse are the guardians that do martial arts and shit and have powers. No, fuck it. No, it's too complicated. We don't have the budget. So it's just gonna be humans, Kyle. It's just humans are the guardians.
That's just
and I was like, writing. That's so bad. I'm not. Yeah. It's not even worth watching. I'm not even gonna watch it.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that I found out, I was like, does anyone know this exists? Who said this? Who said this exists? Just like the Starship Troopers sequels. Who said these exist?
I should have asked Don. I should have asked Ronnie about the sequel, but I didn't want to keep him too much. But yeah, he probably been like, "There's a sequel."
He probably
Oh
would.
man, look at this. Seller's taking us back here. Oh, he's taking us back with me and Kyle past discussions about our favorite character from the HBO series Warrior, Sophie. Our favorite, the greatest character, the greatest female character of all time. Yes.
Yep.
Sophie's Choice. Yes. You know, I know me and you are extremely excited for Warrior season 3.
Oh God, yes.
But I hope they do something with that character.
Yeah.
Either make her a better character and she grows, or just kill her off, man.
Yeah.
Because it's too annoying. I have not seen the new Gamera anime teaser. I have not seen that. Oh man, Michael G. Borden. I'm surprised I didn't say that earlier. We were talking about
that's how forgettable that movie was.
We're talking about Without Remorse. I'm surprised I didn't say Michael G. Borden. You know, it's funny because when I first said Michael G. Borden accidentally live, it fucked everybody else up that was watching. And everybody that was watching live, they were like all fuck. They're like, fuck, now you got me saying it now. But yeah, what's the point of no Kung Fu Kangaroos, man? Like, who cares?
And what's
this? Formula 51 is fun. Is this even on Blu-ray? I don't even know if this is on Blu-ray. I was stunned. That's why I was saying live. Like, I was really stunned that a lot of Ronnie Yu's movies were on Tubi.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it, man. Like, you can't really find Warriors of Virtue anywhere else, and it's on Tubi to watch for free. And the Phantom and the Lover was a really great.
Yeah,
his own take of Phantom of the Opera, that was great.
The only Blu-ray version of Formula 51 is from Germany.
Oh no, that means it's rare. God damn it! How much?
$9.99 Deutschmarks on Amazon.
I don't know.
Me look.
Yeah, you have to do the American
conversion.
Yeah, conversions. Yeah.
Let's see. Deutschmarks. Now the sad part is I have like that fucking scene from fucking Freddy Got Fingered. 50 million Deutschmarks! Frank! 50 million Deutschmarks! Get 50 million Deutschmarks!
The only thing I remember from Freddy Got Fingered was, Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? That's all I remember. Oh man, we're Sellers on a roll here, pulling out all the classic movie lines.
Okay, you won't believe
hilarious,
this.
By the way, that line was hilarious.
Guess how much 99 German Deutschmarks is?
What?
$5.53 US.
Oh, that's not bad. At least you can buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, you might need an all-region Blu-ray player, but
yeah,
I have that, so. It's worth investing in, guys. An all-region Blu-ray player. You can find one on Amazon.
Yes,
it's worth buying. And don't forget, 4K has no region. So if you buy a 4K from like the UK or something like that, it'll play on your 4K player.
Yes.
But Blu-rays, you're going to need an all-region there. Seller. Oh yeah. This guy is just quoting all kinds of samurai stuff. My name's Boo. I'll buy some Blueberry cereal. Should make Samurai Guy the spokesperson for Blueberry cereal.
And I will say, this month, I actually went to the theater 3 times.
Who are you?
I know, it was weird.
Are you multiverse Kyle? What did you do with the real Kyle? Well, what did you see? What did you see? Let's talk about it.
Well, exactly. This is gonna be the weird part. Everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck, Kyle? You went and saw this?" I was like,
"It's fine."
All I could say is, watching A Man Called Otto with Tom Hanks was actually enjoyable.
All right.
Being an old curmudgeon, I was like, okay, that's the life I want. I will be an old curmudgeon.
That's like, Kyle. Yeah, this is wrong. Kyle this is future, wrong.
Guys. This is wrong. This is wrong. Fuck you. This is wrong.
So is it kind of like The Jack Nicholson movie he got an Academy for. What was the name of that
It's
movie?
because it gets.
It's kind of
I
like
wouldn't.
that.
No, because here's the thing: the film is a remake and a adaptation of another Swedish novel and a Swedish adaptation of that film. Oh,
Yeah, I think we're
good?
back now. Yeah,
We
we're
good?
good. What
Okay.
you were saying?
But yeah, it was a readaptation of a remake of a Swedish novel and a Swedish film. And what was interesting about this film is, yeah, it plays off like a comedy, but if you seen one of the trailers, you know it's not just a comedy. And
Oh,
what's
okay.
so again, he plays an old man that's just like really angry about everything,
Yeah.
and then he gets a new family moving in, and he decides, oh, you know what, fine, I'll help you since you guys are useless, and then starts seeing a new view in life and whatnot. But then when you really watch it, you're just like, damn, it really hurts, but at the same time it's really well done.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it tugs.
And
It's funny, but it tugs at the heartstrings when needed.
yes,
So, all right,
exactly.
there you go, guys. A man called Otto.
And the
A
second
man,
one,
older Kyle. A man
yep,
called older Kyle. Yeah.
the
All right.
second one is your favorite, Megan.
Which I'm hearing's good.
It's
I'm
good.
hearing it's fun.
It is fun. It is fun.
Okay.
There's like a lot of moments that I laughed, even when no one else was laughing, because I'm just like, this is fucking ridiculous. But at the same time, this makes sense for a fucking doll to do this. And I will
Don't
thank you for actually.
don't spoil it for
But
me.
I will say that
Okay. Okay.
I'm thankful for you saying that there is an unrated cut coming
That's what
out.
I heard. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I definitely want to see what they put in for that, and that's all I could say about Megan is worth watching because like it helps out a lot.
Okay.
Like in terms of like I don't want to say that whole agenda is in there, but you know it's like, yeah, does technology raise your kids or does parents actually raise their kids? And I was just like, it's kind of creepy.
There's a message.
Yep.
Whoa. Look at that. All
Yep.
right.
And then the last one so far was Missing. The one
Well,
where
how was that?
that one had a nice twist.
Okay.
That's what I will say because as and I found out that those type of films are known as screen life genre films. So you have Unfriended, you have Profile,
Right.
you have all these type of films, and
Searching. Was Searching
yeah,
another one?
yeah, Searching, which Missing is a standalone sequel from, and the fact that they're
Really?
not, yeah, it's made by the same, or
Like a
it's written by the
spiritual sequel?
yeah, spiritual
Okay.
sequel. They actually make mention of the original film in a
Yeah.
different way, but it makes sense how they put it all together. And what they do is like, of course, it's this time a daughter trying to find her mother that gets taken and that goes missing in South America. And I was like, okay, this is actually interesting. How's everything going? And then gives you one twist, then it gives you another twist, then it gives a twist on top of that, and you're just like, oh. And that's what was. Yeah, I will state this now.
But they don't overdo it. Like they don't like, oh really?
No.
It's not like some movies they had too many twists,
Mhm.
and then you're like, okay, what?
Yeah. Yeah, this one literally like you don't know if this twist is like, could this be the real truth or could this be the real truth? And then
Yeah.
nope, here's the real truth. And I will say this, what I'm writing now kind of
Okay.
is influenced by that.
All right.
And that's why I'm having a blast about is writing it. What can go next?
Right.
Yeah.
OGP. We got the legend in here, man. What's going on, brother? I thought you usually live stream on Mondays, right? No live streaming today. He's like, fuck it.
Fuck it, we're live.
Good to see you, brother. All right. So 3 movie recommendations from Kyle, the man from Otto. What was the other one?
Megan.
Megan.
And Missing.
All right. I have a I'm trying to think how to say this. I don't think unrecommendation. I don't know if that makes sense. What's the word I'm looking for?
Dishonorable mention.
Dishonorable mention.
Dishonor.
So, I was on Shudder, I believe, which I love that streaming service. And I was curious. I was, just kind of browsing. And I watched, you start at 4 p.m. on Monday. Oh, okay. All right, cool. You want to pop in the stream, man? Let me know. I'll send you the link. You can join me and Kyle, hang out for a little bit. He's probably tired. He's probably like, dude, I just streamed for like 3 hours. Like, I want to come stream again. It's a movie called, let me make sure of the title, because Samurai Guy is, man. Let me hold on a second. And it's kind of come on. There we go.
It is called Watching Pop.
Watching Pop. It's called Lake Mungo. Have you heard of this?
I have not.
Lake Mungo. It's from Australia. Frosters, Australia. Shout out to my Australian badasses that I've had on the channel before. Yes. Yeah, we reviewed Grandmaster of Kung Fu a while back. OGP. Yeah, it's good stuff. OGP. That's right. I'm talking to you, buddy. I can't say anything yet. Project Wolf Hunting. Project Wolf motherfucking Hunting. Keep an eye out. You will not be disappointed, my friend. That's all I'm saying. I may or may not do a review later. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, let's talk about Lake Mungo. It's a found footage movie. They have it listed under as 2010, but it actually came out in 2008. And there's a lot of positive buzz. The reviews are good, so I'm like, sure, why not? Old found footage movie. If it's well done, I'll give it a shot. So actually, I'll throw in another found footage movie that we watched recently. Woo! Hold on. Let me find it, because there's similar titles. God damn it! I'm gonna fuck it up. What is it when you're driving on the freeway? Amber Alert. That's it.
Amber
Alert. All right, guys. 2 found footage movies. Where they? I'm gonna talk about both of them briefly, but I'm gonna talk about why both of them kind of fail. All right. So you got to have your own channel, Seller. Sorry, and you got to have 5 million subscribers to join the screen. I'm just kidding, dude. So we'll talk about Lake Mungo first. So you have this family. They have their older. I forgot what age. I don't know if they hinted at what age she was, but she was young, like either late teens or early 20s, right?
Yeah.
And they all go to this lake. They go have family outing. They come back in. They come back from the lake and they notice their daughter is missing. They can't find her. She's gone. And so there's a big police investigation. They search the water, all that stuff, and you can assume that she drowned. So they find a body. The father sees the body to identify it, and he's like, yeah, that's her. Meanwhile, Kyle, there's weird shit happening around the house. Would you say, LMAO, I'm a few short too then? You're funny, OGP. I'm just kidding. Project Wolf Hunting will be coming out in very soon, Eggshen. Comes out in February. It's right around the corner. It'll be coming out very soon. Wellgo USA is releasing the Blu-ray, but I'm sure it'll come to streaming before that. So that's a must. Let's see. All right, yeah. Back to Lake Mungo. So weird shit's happening around the house. They're hearing noises from their daughter's room. Things are moving. Doors are slamming. What's going on? Right?
Yeah.
So without spoiling it, the movie, minor spoilers. The movie has they try to add too many twists. So first you think it's a paranormal movie, then something else happens, and then it's like, oh, it's a mystery now. And then something else happens, and then you're like, huh? And then the movie ends.
What?
Yeah, and then the movie ends. Happily. It ends, yay, ending. And I was just kind of like, you had potential there, because what usually ruins found footage movies, Kyle? You already have to suspend your disbelief to kind of enjoy a found footage movie.
Yes.
Anyway, but what kind of fucks it up? Like if the actors are bad.
Yes.
And it is like, okay, well, they're not taking this seriously. They're horrible actors. I can't believe this is real, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the acting is very good in this. And I'm like, wow, okay, they're taking their role seriously, acting like they're real people, blah, blah, blah. So in the real family, it was well done. I'm like, okay. So I was kind of invested. But there were so many, twists and turns. And when the movie went from paranormal movie to mystery, which involved the neighbor character, and him and the neighbor and the daughter had something going on.
Yeah.
It went nowhere. That storyline that was introduced didn't go anywhere. So what was the point of introducing this storyline? It feels like they were like, hey, let's do this now to make it even more interesting. So the audience is like, oh, what's going to happen now? But they didn't have an ending. Like, what is it going to go anywhere? Oh no, fuck it. No, the movie's something else now. And now the daughter sees her future visions kind of coming to haunt her, and she sees something coming to her that's going to kill her. But she doesn't know how to tell people. And then it just put it this way: the body that the dad saw thought was his daughter was not his daughter. It was another body. But I know I'm confusing everyone. The daughter does die. Fuck it, spoilers. The daughter does die, but you can assume there was some kind of ghost entity that involved the lake that came after her, and she had premonitions of that coming to get her. And then the movie just ends. It's like, once we find this out, the family accepts it, and then they move out of the house and everything's honky-dory. And I'm like, what was the point? Like, what was the point of this? Yeah. And the name fucking up when the neighbor's introduced and you see footage of him sneaking in the house, I'm like, ooh, this is turning into something else. What's going on?
Yeah.
He was trying to find a tape of him and the daughter and I think his wife or girlfriend having a threesome. But I'm like, he recorded it in his house because the daughter babysitted his kids. But when you look at the video footage, they're not forcing her to have the threesome. So where's the crime? Like, I'm still kind of like, what's the bad thing about, like, what is it? Like, if they forced her against her will, then yeah, right? But like, no, she was willing. And then he didn't find the tape anyway, and then he moved away. And then nothing happened. So they introduced a subplot that didn't go anywhere or matter to the end finale third act, where the spirit of the lake was for some reason coming after her, which was never explained. And that's the end of the movie. The family accepts it. Well, she knew she was going to die. And she didn't know how to tell us. And you know what? We'll remember the good times we had with our daughter. And we're moving out. We're going to have a barbecue now. And we're moving out of the house, and we're starting anew. We're starting fresh. So, daughter, nice knowing you. And that was the end of the movie. I knew it. I knew that's what you were doing. Yeah, so I was like, movie, you kind of had me. And then you completely the movie just lost its way. And it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why? Egg Shin's gonna watch it. No, watch it. Where did we? Well, it's on Shudder. It might be on Tubi for free. Watch it for free, even though I spoiled it. But it was just kind of like it was just. It just was weird, man. Like it was just kind of like it had potential to be something good, you know. And like I said before, I like movies that turn into something else and you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
But you gotta nail the finale. You gotta nail that third act.
Yes.
If you're gonna switch genres on us to surprise us, you still have to nail the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Now, other found footage movie I watched, Amber Alert. Great concept.
Yes.
Great concept. You have this couple. Well, they're not a couple. The guy is super simping for the girl. Like he's like super simp.
Okay.
Right? He's like ultimate simp for the girl, but he's friend zone for life with this girl, right? So it's him, her, and her little brother is recording them, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to get on this reality show. And for like couples or best friends. And so they're recording themselves going out having fun, going out doing shenanigans, so they could send some kind of highlight tape to this company to see if they get picked to be on this reality show for best friends, right?
Okay.
So while they're out shenanigan, they're driving, and the brothers filming them in the back, and they see an Amber Alert appear on the sign. And it describes the kidnapping. There's a kidnapping, child's been abducted. Here's what the car looks like and all that. So they're like, oh, look at that Amber Alert. So they're like, still back to filming their video, right? And then they actually come across the car. And at first they're like, that's not the car, is it? So like the concept's really good.
Yeah.
Right. So then they're like, hey, call the police. So they call the police. They're reporting the car, and then they think that's all they have to do. But the police are like, we can't get to them right away. So if you want, you don't have to, but could you, at a far away distance, follow the car? This is what the cops are telling them to do.
That's not
right.
No.
And then eventually we're going to find out. Would you tell us where they're getting, street they're getting off? Follow the car at a long distance. Do not approach the person. Right. So they end up following the car, and then things get crazy later, and then shenanigans, and then you have the ending. Great concept. The problem with Amber Alert is you have Lake Mungo, you have pretty solid actors trying to be convincing and trying to be
real. No.
Amber is the two leads are insufferable.
Oh God.
They are insufferable. If you watch Amber Alert, I dare you to not once yell at the screen, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You will constantly throw and yell shit at the screen, yelling at the male character, and yelling at the female character. You're going to constantly do that. What are you doing? What the fuck? Why are you going there? Why are you getting out of your car? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? You already reported it to the cop. The cop's following the car. Oh, you still want to follow the car too? Why are you doing that? Oh, you're going to constantly be yelling at the main characters, frustrating the audience, and it's just like, you can't make the main characters that dumb. Got to have a 50-50, right? Have them act in a realistic way, and then throw in there here and there a few, maybe they shouldn't have done that. Yes. And now they're in this predicament. But when it's in the entire movie, to the beginning to the very end, the entire movie is them making dumb decisions. You're going to be screaming. You're going to be screaming at the whole movie.
God damn it!
And whatever's supposed to be suspenseful and scary for the audience, you're angry by the end. Now, the end, you may think, well, that at least that happened at the end. Yay! But still, it's not worth the constant frustration until up to the finale. Like, it's just, come on, you gotta have our character. You can't have our characters be that dumb and annoying.
So, literally, it's at the end. You're just like, so that happened. that happened.
Well, I actually enjoyed the ending because they both died.
There we go.
So spoilers. So the girl was saved. So that's good. but the both main characters got killed, and I was like, yay. But it's just like it's just constant frustration to get there. You know, you want to at least root for one of the characters. You could have had one character be the voice of reason, and the other character be the stupid ass fucking Karen character. Yes. But when they're both constantly making dumb decisions,
it's like, why?
It's frustrating. So that's Samurai Guy's dishonorable mentions: 2 found footage movies, Lake Mungo and Amber Alert. And yeah, this Amber Alert is that times 12 OGP. Yeah, it's times 12. It's times 12. Well, thank God I got a little sneak peek at Project Wolf Hunting. So ended the day in a good way. Yay. That's all I'm gonna say. No, I watched 2 other horror movies, but I don't know if I want to talk about them here. I might do reviews on them. I don't know. But there's two recent films I seen. But I saw The Lair, and I saw The Price We Pay. But I don't want to talk about that right now.
Trust me.
Both films have their moments of entertainment. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anymore about anything else because I might talk about it later. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I know the feeling because I had these just playing in the background, which was Shotgun Wedding and You People, and I was just like sitting there going, "Is it just me, or is this everything's just gotten really bad now?"
Dude, you know, when we watch YouTube, we constantly see ads pop up.
Yeah.
And one of the ads is the like little trailer TV spot for what was it again? What did you watch?
You People with Jonah Hill.
For You People.
Yeah.
And every time that TV spot comes on, I don't laugh. Don't laugh, dude.
I agree.
Oh, OGP wants to pop in for a bit. Hold on, let me send you the link. Yeah, dude. I'm like, so when is this supposed to be a comedy, right?
Honestly, it did not feel like a comedy whatsoever. It was like that cringy type of comedy that you're just like sitting there going, I see what you're trying to discuss here, but at the same time, this is not funny. It's not funny whatsoever. It was just
it's like I hate seeing good comedians wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we want to see Eddie Murphy in good comedies.
Yeah. And
like fucking Dolomite. Fucking Dolomite is a treasure. If you guys not seen Dolomite starring Eddie Murphy, it is amazing. So
it is. And fucking Wesley Snipes is in that.
That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow, Chris. Me and Rick Myers, Rick will be talking about a Willow tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5. But it's good to see you, brother.
And which
what were you saying, Kyle?
And I will say Wesley Snipes was in Dolomite also as the best director in that film.
I know. Hold on. What happened? What are you doing? Trying to get OGP in here.
And are you talking about all 3 episodes of Last of Us tomorrow with Rick?
I have not seen it, so it's whatever. It's whatever. What in the world? Wetmovie. Wetmovie1's here, guys. What the fuck? What's up, brother?
I don't know what the hell just happened.
What just?
I don't know. I was just sitting here watching, Violent Night, and like I just go on my phone and I just randomly, I'm live. What the hell is happening right now?
What's going on, brother? It's good to see you.
I don't know what's going on. Where am I?
OGP, just what are you doing, OGP?
Wait, who's this other guy with the glasses? Like, is this my imposter?
It's your yeah, man.
Is this
imposter, bro?
Is this the skinnier version of me? What is going on over there?
What's going on, man? Let's get OGP in here. This is a pleasant surprise. Oh my goodness. Let me get him in here. We got oh my god. Oh my god. It's Ghostface. We got Ghostface in the house, guys.
Oh my god.
why you guys tune in live. You never know what's going to happen. Ghostface, how's it going, Ghostface?
I wonder. I think I know why he has that mask. I think someone's getting that shit autographed.
Ghostface, we want to know right now: do you kill Jenna Ortega?
Do you kill
in your upcoming movie?
Do you kill Hayden Panter?
Spoiler of course, alert. She's gone.
Spoiler alert. Ghostface is Nev Campbell.
Oh, wow. That would be insane.
Nice boobies.
We all know that's not going to... Nev Campbell, I never bought you as being the outsider, homely girl in the craft. You were always hot, and then when you had your transition and you're like super hot, I'm like, you don't look any different.
You have some nice ones there, OGP. I mean, Ghostface.
Oh.
Are they real? Are they real, Ghostface?
Oh. Yeah, they are. If you go back into Ghostface's live videos and stuff when he jumps in the pool, they're real.
There we go. I was gonna say, wow, thanks for getting me in there.
Do you want to play a game?
I think that's a wrong movie, dude.
The choice is yours.
Ghostface, have you been drinking the sauce? Are you on the sauce?
Yes. I've been drinking the nog. I've been having some nog.
You've been drinking the nog. Is it Wetmovie's nog?
Hold on.
Yeah, it is. It's my nectar.
Some
of my nerd nectar.
Oh my God! Well, what a wonderful surprise! Wetmovie, what have you been up to, brother? Besides constantly still being awesome.
Yeah, just getting fatter and
fatter.
Yeah, you know how it be. Cookies and shit. You know how it
be. I'm sure I'm still bigger than you.
Yeah, I'll beat you sooner or later.
I'm 2 wet movies put together.
Nah, I don't know about that. Whoa!
Oh, Jesus Christ! Jesus,
baby
Ruth,
baby Ruth,
oh God,
baby Ruth.
Yeah, we hear you there, Butt Nugget.
What is happening?
I don't know what
he's
he's
happening
doing
right now. For a second I thought that was Leatherface, but then once we got the Baby Ruth going, I was like, oh, okay, I know who that is.
Yeah.
What happened to Hey You Guys? Hey You Guys.
Whoa,
hey,
there's put those masks back on.
Here's the ugly face right here. Oh, whoa! How about I zoom out a little bit?
Please put the mask back on, please, God.
No, that's what you say. The mask stays on in bed.
No, we all have glasses now. Now it's perfect.
Hi guys.
OGP. OGP. Do you like movies?
I like movies.
Do you like movies? I like movies. Do you want to talk about the movies with me? Wetmovie, have you got how many 5 billion autographs have you gotten now?
I don't know, man. I have problems, dude. I even won one today in a Whatnot live auction. So I got issues.
Let me see if I hold on, man.
I got that Uma Thurman right behind me.
It's the OGP Wet One take over the Samurai channel here.
Yeah. I like it. Hold on, I'm downloading the photo and I have to show this really quick while I got this is perfect because Sex Sumo, I'm uploading it right now. Sumo sent me this the other day. He's like, is that OGP? Hold on. Hold on a second.
Oh no, is it him jumping in a pool with his man titties out?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I'm uploading it right now. It's coming.
I jumped in a pool with my man boobs out. I did. I did.
So
Better than
I want to know, OGP, why you've been lying to us this whole time we've known you, man. Why didn't you let us know? Why'd you hide why'd you hide the fact all these years? Let me know when I'm back. Am I back now?
Yeah.
Let me know. Am I good now?
You're moving. Yep,
so
you're moving.
I want to know why you've been lying to us all these years and you had this secret life, OGP, as a professional wrestler. I mean, what's going on, man? I mean, what, dude?
What the hell?
Yeah. Dude, look at you lean and ripped.
Yeah, no, man.
Lean and ripped, and you've been wrestling for all these years in your younger days. What the fuck?
Yeah, you get back to my Marine Corps days, and I was pretty ripped, but it's been a while. It's been a while. You know, it's funny when I had my real long hair. I had people on the channel saying that I was when my hair was long and wet, saying I looked like the Undertaker, but I have no idea who that guy is.
I think that's Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, wow, Kyle. I actually forgot his name, but yeah, Brian Kendrick. That's pretty cool. Like, OGP was wrestler, man. Hiding it from us. Acting like he's not a pro wrestling fan all these years. Look at him.
Yeah, all those times that you wanted me to come over and hang out, and I said I was busy. I mean,
Yeah. It makes sense now. Man. I know.
Yeah.
Is this the sexy view?
Sexy
view
that's yeah. Oh. That's the missionary view right there. Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh,
man.
I just had to get something to cuddle with. Oh,
that's Jack.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, Shout Factory, thank you.
Oh.
Again.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay, goddamn. Where the hell did that music come from, son? You want to come under the sheets?
Oh, baby. Wetmovie1 is sexy.
Ooh.
Make that face again, OGP. Make that face again you're doing.
Put your key in my lock hole, Wet One.
I'm gonna unlock your hole.
Oh, baby. Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
Come on with the sheets with me. Come on with the blanket.
Oh, here's my screeners. Right.
Oh, and now we got sexy. Oh,
nice.
Shit. He's adding to the look at this. This stream is full of sexiness.
Yeah,
right now.
Your stream just completely went off the rails here. Oh, man.
Support the channel. Become a channel member today.
Nice.
Hit the subscribe button.
I had to. You guys,
that was amazing.
I'll be the drum.
Hope you guys are enjoying this. Everybody watching right now. You guys watching right now. You better hit that like button. You better subscribe.
Oh, man.
You better super chat that shit. Super chat.
Oh, man.
It's live. Anything can happen.
If you want more sexy time, you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna pay money.
There it is.
Chat.
Yeah.
So subscribe to each of their OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Well, guys, just know on my OnlyFans, all I show is my feet and my butthole. So there's nothing else.
Ooh. What's the web address?
Thewethole.com.
Wet hole. Appropriately titled. Yeah. Wait, here's a question. But can you get your feet into your butthole?
Hey, if the donations rate get up to a certain point, I will try.
Yeah. I can see it now. You got your mom helping like push your foot into your butt.
I can't ask my mom to do that. She's the one holding the camera.
You know, I really hope Ronnie Yu isn't watching right now. Ronnie Yu's probably like, I was on this idiot's channel. What the fuck was I doing on this guy's channel?
Wait. Ronnie Yu?
Yeah, man.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? When was this?
Yeah, man. You didn't see the post?
Man, I missed shit. What the fuck? Wait. Ronnie Yu, like Brad and Chucky, Ronnie Yu.
Yeah.
Freddie
Son of a bitch.
Jet Li's Fearless, last week.
I don't mean to
Black
brag.
Friday.
Bro. How'd you get in contact with him, bro?
Well, we're kind of glitchy here.
Yeah. We can still hear you even though you're freezing up.
All right.
Does homeboy do autographs through the mail?
Okay. What were you saying, OGP?
I'm saying
I know, right?
You kind of froze a little bit. We can still hear you though.
Oh, okay.
I take it the cable guy hasn't been out yet.
He has. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
that
has.
sucks.
Yeah.
So, dude, did Ronnie Yu hook you up with any autographs or anything?
Yeah, look at you. Wetmovie's already working. He's already working it. No autograph. No autograph. Sexy Sumo in the house.
Wet cheeks. Clap them wet cheeks. Clap.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. What do we got there, OGP? We got some pickups?
Thoughts? Well, I just watched this the other day.
I'm sorry.
Drive-In Massacre.
Have
you ever seen that?
No, I have not.
It is. It's really old. It's extremely cheesy. Not great, but nostalgia overload right here. Because the majority of it's filmed in a drive-in, the old school drive-in theaters with the playground out there and everything.
Yeah.
It's not a great movie, but nostalgia-wise, it was fun. I enjoyed it. And then another question for you: have you seen Bloody Birthday?
Oh, I saw that shit a long time ago.
I have not.
The kids are evil. And I mean, kind of reminiscent of Children of the Corn in a sense, where the kids are evil and they're doing bad things to other kids and parents and stuff like that.
Okay.
This was a fun one. I really I don't care for Children of the Corn at all, just too long and boring. I enjoyed this. And I have one other question for you, and I haven't seen this yet, but somebody said it was good, and I need to watch it. I'll see if I get it. But the Dead Next Door, have you seen that?
Okay. No, how's that?
I don't know. It looked badass.
Yeah, man.
I picked it up for $1.99 at Zia Records. It's a old school Anchor Bay. So nice. This guy looks pretty cool on the back. So
fuck yeah.
Anyways,
let me know how that is. Are you gonna review those?
Well, so most of my movie reviews now are going to channel members only.
Okay.
But I can I'll give you my thoughts on it, or we can chat about them sometime. But Bloody Birthday, 1 to 5 scale. I mean, we're keeping it real here. We're keeping it real.
Keep it real.
I'll give it like maybe not quite a 3.5, but more than a 3. Say like a 3 1/4 or something on Bloody Birthday.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
If you take out the nostalgia vibe with the Drive-In Massacre, it's like a 1.5 or a 2. But the nostalgia factor definitely put it like a 3 for me. I mean, it's a bad movie. And this I'm waiting to see. So, nice. And you want to know something? Can I drop some bombs here?
Drop the bomb
on the Samurai Dojo here. I have in my life never seen one of these movies in its entirety, and so I bought the franchise to check it out.
Twilight.
If it's
I have never watched any of the Child's Play movies.
Wow.
Wait, never? Any of them?
And not ever. I mean, I've seen parts of the first one, but I've never watched the whole thing.
Which
you will love the first 2 and Bride of Chucky, guaranteed.
Okay.
You will love those 3.
Is that all the movies altogether, including
it's the first 7. It's the first 7.
Yeah.
So
here's
is Curse of Chucky. Is Curse in there? Curse.
Yeah. Curse and Cult.
Cult of Chucky, Curse of Chucky. Yeah, it has those.
Okay.
Two, yeah.
Okay, so here's an interesting.
Oh, go ahead, Kyle.
Curse and Cult were filmed in my city.
Oh, nice. Right. Are you in like Toronto?
No, in Winnipeg.
Oh, nice. Even colder, maybe.
Yep.
I don't know.
Even colder. No, it is. It's actually the most coldest fucking city. Colder than fucking Mars, and we're actually colder than fucking Russia. That's the actual truth.
Well, you know, I heard on the Weather Channel today they were saying that it was like 82 in Miami, and like in North Dakota there was some place it was like minus 58, and it was like 140-degree difference between two cities in the United States today. That's absolutely mind-boggling, and you're north of that.
So we're above North Dakota right now, and it's just like, this is our city. And one of those Chucky films was filmed in those fucking weather conditions. I'm like,
wow, nice.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up on franchises that I've ignored. And so there's another franchise here, the Scream franchise. I've seen the first one.
Okay.
And I believe I've seen the second one, but I'm gonna have to rewatch it again to find out. 3 and 4 never seen.
Fuck 4, but the first one is the best. But like, did you buy it because what's happening this weekend? Did you always have it?
No. I actually just recently got this, but I've been wanting it. But at Zia Records, I've been looking at Zia Records. It's been $30. Yeah. But this is only the first 3 movies. But I found it on Amazon for $15. So for the first 3 movies with the 2 bonuses for $15.
Yeah. Hey, but did you always have that Scream mask though?
I've had that Scream mask for about 20 years.
No shit. Some of those are expensive as hell, dude. The original ones. Look online, homie.
Well, it's it's a mask I used to wear to scare kids when they were trick or treating.
Nice. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man.
No, I would set up a haunted house outside and everything. So we used to do it up back in the day. So but well, I'm trying to.
I know you guys. Well, that's awesome, OGP. I love to hear that. But I know you guys video bombed me, which I love it. You guys can always video bomb me because we're brothers. But I didn't get a chance to introduce Kyle to you, man.
Oh yeah.
Kyle's martial artist, filmmaker, actor, stuntman, writer. He's done it all over there. So
nice.
OGP, fellow filmmaker, Kyle. There you go.
Nice to meet you, OGP.
And the Wetmovie1, the legend.
What's up, man?
You and him could talk Jackie Chan movies all day, man.
Probably.
Nice.
Did you see that they announced the volume 2 of that shit?
Yeah, I just saw that too.
The problem is I own all of
I know
all of those separately.
That's the kind of shit I want to talk about when I talk about this in like a future like Blu-ray update video or whatever. How like 88 Films and other companies have already been releasing stuff separately and like looking like better editions and stuff. It's just like but like at the same time I got this for free, so I can't be that much of a bitch, you know what I
mean? Well, you can't beat that, man. I mean, shit.
No, I know it's free, but like still, like it has like a bonus documentary on there too, though.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like
all right, all right.
And some commentary tracks. I don't know if they're on the other ones.
The only time it hurts for me is when I buy a special edition of like 88 Films or something.
Yeah.
And then Eureka will release it later in 4K.
Yeah.
I know.
Something like that. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, Police Story and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
Super Cop 3, Police Story 3.
Dude, I know.
Coming out in 4K in March.
That's the kind of shit that these companies are doing, and it's pissing me off. You know?
Don't forget about the Shaw Brothers movies too, man. Like, so you got 88 Films releasing Shaw Brothers movies, and then you got Arrow releasing those Shaw Brothers box sets.
Oh, I know. I have both of those too. I got both those ones.
Nice.
Well, I bought the.
You got to get those.
Yeah.
You got to get those box sets. Those are phenomenal.
So Avatar 2 has now broken $2 billion. Have you seen it yet, Samurai?
I did not like the first one.
No. It's literally like no comment.
And I am not a part of the recent trendy bandwagon that has been happening recently where people are like, oh yeah, you know what? The first movie did suck. I'm not part of that. Now, I got out of the theater with Lady Fatblood and we both looked at each other and we were like, what? Okay.
Listen. Right. I saw that.
It's okay if you like it. It's okay if you like it.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
I saw it in theaters too, and I thought it looked badass as hell in 3D. That was that was like the gimmick to get you there, and it did look cool. But I bought the Blu-ray when it came out. I was working at Blockbuster 2 at the time, but I've never opened it. I never felt the need to ever watch it again. And I don't give a shit about watching the second one. So
there you go.
I know it doesn't matter. He's making his money, so it doesn't matter if we're watching the shit.
Yeah.
But I just have no interest.
And I kid because I know how much you and Fat Blood loathe the Avatar movies, so I kid. But I haven't seen it either.
What'd you think?
But I've not seen the second one. I'm not. I have no desire to check it out.
Right.
No.
Agreed. I feel the same way.
When I had Frank Jang and Rick Myers on my channel in December.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep name dropping, you son of a bitch.
the best and worst of the year. Frank was like, he's a big sci-fi guy. So Frank was like, he loved Avatar 2. It was his #1 movie last year. He's seen it twice. He's like, special effects and everything's phenomenal. Rick was like, he loved the last hour. The 2 first hours can go fuck itself. But he loved the last hour because I guess the final last hour is nothing but action. That's where you get special effects in 3D and stuff. But the first 2 hours, like you're watching dumb characters do dumb shit. And it's the kids of the fucking characters from the first movie doing dumb shit. It's like, really? We gotta watch 2 hours of that? But
that's hilarious.
Oh shit, we got martial artist stuntman actor Colin Squires showing up here. What's going on, bro?
Nice.
He says Avatar's overrated. Look at that.
Hey, before I bounce out of here, because I was in the middle of watching.
No man, you're stuck. You're here for 5 hours. You're not watching porn. You're stuck.
Oh no! I've been trying to watch this fucking movie for days now. But
what is it?
A Violent Night and stuff. But before I go, I wanted to ask you guys. Were any of you guys excited like I was when Vinegar Syndrome announced Sidekicks? Because like when that shit dropped, I pre-ordered that shit. It was expensive as shit, but I had to do it.
4K, the 4K one, right?
Yeah.
How much is that?
It's like $44.99 with all that shit.
Oh, so I'll be not buying it.
Just waiting for it to go down in price.
I would to be honest. Sidekicks has kind of grown on me.
Yeah,
I actually enjoy it for what it is, even though it's super cheesy.
Oh, it's dumb. It's stupid, but I love that shit.
Yeah, it's good. It's good dumb.
Yeah,
but $44. Yikes!
I know
that.
That's how.
If you get a free copy, Wetmovie1, send it.
Oh, dude, I won't. That's why I bought the
shit. But speaking of filmmaking, have you seen? I've been sitting over here putting like the final polishing touches on the Clown Motel Massacre, getting ready to drop this bad boy. Yeah. Did you see my little video I posted the other day? It's what I did with the intro.
Man, we don't watch your video.
Clip. Yeah. You post on Instagram, right?
Here,
I think
share
I
that right quick. Oh
shit! No, hold on.
No, I think OGP. I think OGP shared it on like a different channel or something.
Are you going to give me a copyright claim, OGP, for showing your movie?
No, this is no. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
This is one
like right after I show OGP's clip, I get a copyright in the right
This is my ploy to copyright to steal all your revenue from this stream here tonight.
Yeah,
revenue.
It was
my 25 cents.
Yeah,
I know, right? I had it queued up, but for whatever reason, the second I went to show, but I think it was just my screen. It wasn't.
Oh,
here we should be entire screen, Chrome tab, window.
You guys all know during January and February, there's really no point of putting super crazy effort into YouTube videos, right? If you're trying to make money, there's no point because revenue's down like a mofo every year, like in the first 2 months of the year.
Always, that's the first couple. All right, hold on, I'm bringing it up. You want me to bring it up now?
Yeah, you can. I'm just,
okay, here we go.
I'm like all like amped. I changed my my title. Oh, here you go. I changed my title credit. And I'm really like digging this new like intro. So it starts out it's a ghost hunting group, and they're out in we're actually in not what's the name of the town? It's just south of where the Clown Motel is out in Nevada.
Lady Fat Blood.
But gosh,
say hello.
Hey, girl,
what up, Fat Blood? But anyways, well, let me
girl, can I have your number?
Okay, I'll give you a little. Here's a little tease of it. Hopefully you can hear. I can hear it on my end. Let me know if you can't hear this. But
we're getting exclusive. We're getting exclusive here, guys. We're getting a clip of OGP's movie.
This is the very beginning. Just the very beginning. They're doing a little ghost hunting thing.
Exclusive, only here on Samurai Guy's channel. Exclusive.
And a theme song. I composed the theme
song
for the movie. Oh, you don't hear anything?
No, I don't hear shit.
Fuck. Why is it not? I wonder why it won't let me. Yeah. Sorry.
Boo.
I don't know why it won't. Yeah, I know. Why won't it? Okay, so I'm sharing.
You could have did some commentary. You could have still shared it.
Yeah.
Give commentary of what's going on.
That's true. Yeah, I thought if I shared it, the audio would come through as well.
It should.
But yeah.
But yo, guys, I gotta get going. I got a lot of movie to finish, and then I got a lot of masturbating to do before I pass out and go to sleep. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Act like
all right, brother. Good seeing you, my bud. Take care, brother.
Bye.
Later, Wetmovie. Okay. I'm opening it in a different let me see, entire screen. I'm just gonna I'll share the entire screen. Let's see if this works. Okay. Oh, share system. I gotta click share system audio. Okay, so I didn't click that before. Okay.
All right.
So be careful, sharing screen audio. Okay. Got it. Oh, and shit, where did it go?
I won't bring it up yet.
It should be there we go.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. So now hopefully you can hear it. So this is they're out doing a little ghost hunting right at the very beginning, and the ghost hunting takes them to the Clown Motel is where they wind up. But so here we go. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the part that I really like. The title credit here. Check this out.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
So yeah.
All right.
Anyways, that's oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Love the music. Love the font. Love the horror font to the title.
Your copyright out the ass now. Sorry. No. So that's there's two songs in the movie that I composed. The theme song is that, which was what you heard there.
You composed that?
Yeah. And then there's a party scene where I made the song for the party scene as well. And
nice.
But other than that, man, I've got some great bands, a couple death metal bands that are going to put some music in where clowns are chasing people with machetes and everything.
Perfect. Let's go.
And then I have a couple other our Microphone Doctors, a couple songs in there who they actually composed 6 songs for the Wild Game movie I directed last summer. So they have contributed music. And so, yeah, dude, it is, I am amped with this movie right now. I'm amped. It's, and so here's the backstory on this movie a little bit is, and I won't make it all about me. I'll just give me 30 seconds here. So anyways, so we shot this movie a few years ago. I had somebody threatened to sue me because a bunch of BS that I won't get into. But so anyways, but all that's in the past now. But as I'm editing this movie, so this was the first movie that I dove into making. So I hired a director. I was executive producer. I produced it, but I hired a director. And he insisted on shooting it and directing it. And so, okay, all right, whatever. But he was too busy trying to direct and shoot, and he failed on many aspects as far as trying to get some of the acting was subpar. He let go through, and there's some of the shots that are out of focus, and there is jack squat I can do about it.
Right.
But they are important to the movie. So there's some of it that are like, you're watching, and we shot it in 4K, but I had to downgrade to 1080 just because some of it's just so bad that we're having to drop it into. But it'll be coming out soon, and I can't wait for everybody to get to check it out. It is fun.
I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it, brother. We got to watch it. We got to talk about it here on the channel. But first up, Lady Phat Blood, she's like, look, sir, OGP, where's her death scene? One of your future movies, man. You got to kill us off.
Yeah, no, I
totally
will. This movie was actually filmed before I ever met. I think before I ever met you guys. I don't know. We actually shot this in 2016. So I might have known you already by that point. I don't remember, but we shot this in 2016.
Future films, I expect to have a death scene, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping, man. We have a couple.
I just walk in the room. What's going on here?
No. So I mean, I've got a movie where, so in the movie we shot last summer, the Wild Game. That's where I used Waleed and Chris. Tom Devlin's right-hand guys, because Tom was busy. He couldn't come out and do the effects. But man, Chris and Waleed are amazing effects artists.
Nice.
And so that's when we start, cutting people's heads off and stuff like that. They did phenomenal.
That's right.
But I've got another movie that, it's been a while and we're still working on it, but I talked to Joe Castro about doing the effects at one point. So I think Joe's on board. So yeah, no, it's nice, having a little network of very talented people to try and pull into these projects.
Well, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see your work and get the word out.
Yeah.
Help get the word out any way I can, man. And maybe we can have a panel, OGP. We have a panel. Movie comes out, we gotta have a panel and talk about it. And
so most of the actors hate my guts now. And
it'll be me and you.
And
that's fine.
It'll be us. It'll be us. The director won't talk to me. One of the other producers won't talk to me. It'll
be us.
But here's the thing, my attention to detail, level of perfection. If the budget was right, I'd be like the next Stanley Kubrick, where I'd be making people cry on set because they suck as actors or whatever.
Right.
But no, my cast from Wild Game, we all love each other. It's all wonderful.
Nice.
This movie, I'm telling you, the crazy thing about this movie, since Clown Motel, since I got threatened to get sued, the minute we went to do it, ever since I got this movie done is when the tragedy has started hitting my life. And since then, 11 people close to me have died.
Yeah.
So that's where this movie is cursed, and I need to get it out and done and be away from it.
Right. Gotcha.
So, but anyways, no, man, for sure, I can't wait. I want to make another movie. I want to make.
I'm waiting to see Wild Game, man. I can't wait for Wild Game. That sounds so much fun.
Well, and
hold on. We got a comment here for Kyle. From Colin here. He goes, Kyle, The Crow Night Watch looks great.
Thank you.
How long did it take to shoot? And that's OGP. That's Kyle's little film project that he did. That was pretty badass, man.
Nice.
I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link. Oh, Kyle, go ahead and share the link.
Colin,
share
thank
the
you
link
very much.
Chat.
And yeah, definitely, I'll share the link right now. But I'll put it out there. It took 13 days to shoot, and this was before, literally our last day was before the global quarantine lockdown happened for COVID. We literally
barely squeaked it in.
Yeah, barely squeaked the last day in, and our last day was at least 8, went over 8 hours, I would say. But other than that, it was 13 days to shoot, 2 days of second unit, 2 weeks of boot camping. It was insane. That's all I could say. And
nice.
But no, it turned out the way we wanted. We're lucky that the original creator James O'Barr wanted to see it, and same thing with Christopher Golden, who actually wrote the original comic we based it off of. Granted, yes, it's a fan film, but we wanted to make something different that didn't feel like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So, being technically a fan film, have you, sought distribution or anything, or is it just something you're dropping on YouTube or?
We dropped it on Vimeo just because.
Oh, okay, nice, perfect.
We took advantage of the what's it called, the URL for it, because it was so easy to just put in the URL for a personalized URL for it for Vimeo. So that helped out a lot instead of just like whatever the search bar. And we did not do ad revenue on it either because it's such a hot property. Because not only that, the fucked up part is we came up with the idea right when they were losing the Jason Momoa one, when that one was canceled. So we started writing our script literally around 2018, and then around 2019 we started gearing up for it, and then 2020 was when I had all the dates that I was ready to shoot, and then COVID was happening. I was like, nope, we're this close. And even then we just like started shooting it, and we were on the cusp of it, and then spent all of 2020. We actually finished post like literally 2 months after, and I just been sitting on it trying to get into film festivals. And then when everyone's like, since you don't own the IP, we can't show this, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just do it as I always do. Like, literally.
But you know what, projects of passion are typically the best, because you could tell when somebody is just being paid to make something, or somebody's doing it because they want to make it. So that's cool. It sucks, and I get that. And that's, hey, you know, this, like I said, this Clown Motel, we shot it in 2016, in August of 2016. And it just, you know, threatened, you know, somebody. So what had happened, another guy who actually filmed, there's another movie called Clown Motel came out. They filmed it after we filmed ours, but he went to the Clown Motel supposedly before, and signed exclusive filming rights for that location. And so then he's like, he goes, well, if you release yours, I'm going to sue you. And so I was just like, okay, well, but he only had rights till 2019. But, you know, by the time we could get together in 2019, we're into 2020, COVID, blam, you know? And so, I mean, I've been sitting on this thing for years, and our wild game film that we shot last summer, we were supposed to shoot that like 2 years before, but by the time we could get everything really in motion, COVID happened, and it was like, put it on hold. So it's been, you know, and we had another movie that we shot a teaser for called The Bread of Wickedness. And that movie, I mean, like, that one is going to, Terrifier claims to have made people throw up in theaters. Get ready. Terrifier ain't seen nothing yet. So nice. But anyways, so we shot a teaser for it, and we had a $500,000 budget that a guy had committed to us, but due to things happening and it taking so long, we're now back at square one looking for funding again. But that's the one, Joe Castro, we had him work up an effects budget, and you know, we're looking around like 20 grand in effects alone. So you know, but I mean, we're talking,
nice, dude, that's awesome, bro.
Opening the movie, the first scene is going to be a girl with her like leg cut apart with the bone exposed, and a dude sitting there with the meat cleaver tapping on her exposed bone. Like, dude, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. But hey, anyways,
Kyle, do you have any copyright music in the final trailer?
In the final trailer, the last trailer for Night Watch, it's
Night Watch.
Yeah, it is the copyright music is the is from.
All right, so I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute it, and then I'm gonna show GP really quick.
Nice.
The trailer really quick. Hold on, let me bring it up right now.
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out.
Right now.
Oh shit! I didn't put it in our chat. Damn.
Yeah, put it in the chat. There you go.
Yeah, well, if it's on Vimeo, I'll be able to find it.
Yeah, we can just show it really quick.
But if you drop
I'm just saying.
No, I'm talking the
film. Oh, gotcha. Right. Yeah, here you go. It's good stuff.
Nice.
I enjoyed it. Sound design's good. DP did a good job filming, man.
Yeah.
But you get to
Daryl
see.
has been like.
You get to see
Daryl did the greatest
Kyle
job.
Throw down. Yeah. Yeah, you get there. There's Kyle right there. Look at
Nice.
that. Let's go. Martial arts, knife fighting, gun shooting. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Nice.
Make sure you guys check it out.
Oh, it looks great.
Check it out. Yeah, man.
That's cool. Yeah, no,
I love that poster,
I'm
bro.
definitely gonna have to check it out. Yeah, that's great too, man.
Thank you. Like,
did you make the poster? Did you do that artwork?
No, I went on Fiverr and found someone that has been like my poster artist for quite some time. I always oversee everything also, which is like the post-production side of it, including marketing wise, because I want everything to stand out, especially with what we all grew up watching too. So I take influences from Hong Kong films too. So what I had in mind for that one was like this kind of Sicario type feel, but also this fact like I needed something that popped out where we haven't seen much of the type of like, what's it called? This kind of monochromatic look. And there is a black and white version of the film also nice. on Vimeo, because I wanted to try it in black and white. And what I will state this, I never stated this before. And is that right? You have never heard me say this. I think you have, but I don't know. I wanted to release this during a time when a bit of me was trying to release it before Shang-Chi and this other film that was coming out. So here's why I don't actually have release dates for my short films at all anymore, because you never know what will happen. You'll never know what will happen.
Yeah.
So Shang-Chi was coming out, so I actually wanted to release it a month before, and me being Chinese and Asian Canadian, I wanted to capitalize on that. Granted, it didn't work out, but I wanted to do it before this one other short film came out. Actually, it wasn't a short film. It was another fan film that was based off the same property.
Oh, no.
And they were planning on releasing it in September 13th. So literally a month after I was releasing mine. And I was like, do that. I already had my release date up and everything else. I'm just going to release this. And it's, yes, I wish there was more, but at the same time, like, I'm proud of my film because I know what exactly I made.
Yeah, man.
And especially, like you said, it's all the passion and drive that was there. And I did not want to tell the same story, which is about a guy and a girl literally murdered, and then the guy comes back for revenge. I wanted to tell a different story that was based off one of the comics, and I took a deep dive into it, and I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to make my Crow about. And I went the Mad Max Fury Road approach of like, yep, we have the Crow character, but this is what the actual story is about here. And this is what you're going to feel. And that's what I'm most proud of. And the funny part is that other fan film did not come out until last year. And all I could say is it's an hour and a half too long.
Yikes.
Yikes. Yeah.
Yikes.
And it is an hour and a half, but the thing is, you'll understand why I say that when you watch it and you're just like, so this compared to Night Watch, we got everything that we need up to scale, even though, yes, it's 36 minutes, but it's 36 minutes that you're going to continue watching from beginning to end because it has everything from story-wise, character-wise, and audio and everything else that you know that it could work. And not only that, we did not want to, as much as that other film tried to do with the different mask, it still kind of harkened back to like saying, yep, we somewhat made it the same, but a little bit different. We wanted to be different where I wanted mine to be culturally, but also it had to make sense in a sense of like, he's a former police officer. Maybe this was a SWAT mask that he always wore. And then what was painted on it is a Chinese style, like opera mask that we explain later on. But at the same time, there is a reason why he's wearing the mask also, which we couldn't believe we got away with. And I don't want to spoil it because It is directly out of the comic that we did it with.
Nice. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, one of the things that drives me nuts about, I mean, any movie at all, but especially like a fan film, is filler. If the shot that we're looking at, if the scene we're looking at does not advance the storyline, get it the hell out of there. It just, let's make, like the audience and who I was talking about this with a while back was Master Chaos, and he was like, he's like, dude, if the scene does not, if like I'm giving you an hour and a half of my life, don't waste my time.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, if you want to make something and you have a story and that story works out to 30 minutes or it works out to an hour and a half, who cares? What matters is that it's a solid story. It makes sense and you're not boring people. So, I get it. It's frustrating, it just any movie where you're like, what does this have to do with the story?
Exactly.
Like it'll drive you nuts, especially if it's like a fan film, because you're like, all right, I already know the story. And if you're just going to give me your version of what I've already seen, I don't need that. If you're going to add to the story, if you're going to continue the storyline, great. But, it's tough. And unfortunately, because of that type of stuff, I typically don't seek out fan films, but I'm not opposed. I'm not against them at all, but it just, you see too many people that, and especially like any Joe with the video camera now thinks they're a filmmaker, or even worse, any schmuck with a cell phone thinks he's a filmmaker now.
Yeah.
And man, it's hard to watch. It's funny. What was that movie? I got so mad at it, I threw it away. I don't remember the name of it. The movie that they shot on an iPhone that Matt Damon makes the appearance in.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one. I was just like, there was no point in that.
No, there was no point in it. And people are talking about, oh, how great it is. Oh, it's all shot on an iPhone. You could tell it's shot on a phone. I mean, like it's so freaking bad, Like, I mean, it just. I don't, man, I couldn't believe when I saw Matt Damon roll in there, because I didn't know Matt Damon was going to show up. I was like, oh man, I love the Bourne movies, Matt Damon, I like Green Zone. There's a lot that Matt Damon's done that I love. And I'm just like, man, you fell down a couple notches on the list of my
which
favorite
movie
actors.
was that? Which movie was that?
I think it's called Unsane.
Unsane. Yes. Thank you. It is Unsane. Yes. And
Matt Damon was in that?
Yeah, and you won't see him on the case at all. And you can find it regularly sitting at the Dollar Tree right now. $1.25. Go buy it or you could probably see it on Tubi or somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. But as you watch it, anybody with any type of trained eye to understand, camera and filmmaking and stuff, you will know the second you're looking at that footage that was shot with the cell phone and not a camera. So I don't care what people think they can do with a I don't care, the brand new 8K whatever camera, it's still a cell phone. So you can't, even shooting with Black Magic or with a Red or something like that, it's going to be light years beyond what you can do with a cell phone. So, but I was so mad after Unsane. I do believe that one I actually got out my scissors, I cut the movie in half, and I threw it in the trash.
Nice.
I was furious with that movie.
And the side fact that it's a Steven Soderbergh film too.
I know.
Screwed up part.
But I've heard that was kind of like his big like F you to Hollywood or something.
Typical.
But yeah, it's long, and there's so much of it that you don't need. There's so much of it that's like. It's just so dumb. It's just so dumb. Like, we could resolve a problem really easily, but no, we're going to make it into like a 2-hour movie, So it was frustrating for me, but
no, I agree. Like, especially nowadays where like, no offense to Tubi or any of the streamers, like anyone that has an idea, they don't need to drag it out, especially like if it, like you said, the length can be 30 minutes, can be 60 minutes, can be the full 190 minutes. But if it's not like what's it called? If it's not feasible to just put in filler and anything else that serves no purpose to the story or the characters, it's like, nope, this can just go right down to being the length it needs to be. And honestly, like it's baffling how some films are just that long, and you're just like, why?
Yeah. No, and that's so I have not listened or watched any reviews or thoughts on Terrifier 2, but have both you guys seen Terrifier 2?
I have not yet, but
okay. Yes. And so that's I don't want to spoil, and I'll tell you. So Terrifier 1 I hated. I absolutely hated Terrifier 1. And like to me, I care more about the writing than I do action or killing or effects or anything. I need a good story. And Terrifier 1, it had potential, but then they made these girls make some just mind-bogglingly stupid decisions that drove me nuts. And so I hated it. But when I saw the trailer for Terrifier 2, I was like, I'll be damned. That looks amazing. And there was so much of Terrifier 2 that I was like, this is really good. This is really good. But then there's quite a bit of it that you're like, why the hell am I watching this?
Yes.
Like these scenes, there's these, I don't know if it's dream sequences, or I don't know what it is, but there's this weird stuff going on, and it goes on and on and on and on and on. There's an argument in a car between two girls, and it's like, we understand, we get the point. The audience understands the girl in the back is pissed off at the girl in the front. The girl in the front's pissed off at the girl in the back. They've yelled at each other. We get that, but it goes on for like 5 minutes. I'm just like, we understand. Like, let's move on with the story. We get it. I understand. And so there's some things in it. And for that movie to be 2.5 hours was just like, man, hour and 45 would have been fine. We might have been able to cut it down even shorter than that. But I say all this, and I'll be standing in line this weekend at Creep by Econ to get their autographs. So because they're all going to be there, but even more than that, I am excited to get the autographs from the folks from Barbarian. Absolutely loved every minute of Barbarian. I thought it was great. And, I've heard, mixed emotions on it, mixed reactions on it.
Yeah.
But I thought Barbarian was phenomenal. I loved the great storytelling. It was a little long, but man, I thought that one was great.
No, I heard like good things about Barbarian also. And like, again, it's hard now, especially with horror. And I definitely like am just aching to see what Evil Dead Rise has to offer for myself, because after seeing the first trailer, I was just like, okay, you did make me feel it. You did make me feel like this.
It's got potential, man.
It's got potential. It's like my skin was starting to crawl of like, yep, the first Evil Dead made me feel like this. The second Evil Dead was definitely making me feel like this. Army of Darkness, but it knew what it was. It knew what it was. That's the thing. Ash versus Evil Dead had a really good storyline. Even the remake was really well done as a remake. I will state that. And now this one comes out. I'm like, okay, what are you going to do?
I'm excited for it.
Yeah. I saw the Red Band trailer, and I was like, oh, they're not holding back. Okay. All right.
No,
that's
dude,
good.
This year, last year was a pretty decent year for horror. Like this year coming up, I mean, you think about it, just like in the next few weeks.
Yes.
We got Knock at the Cabin coming out, which I'm very much looking forward to that. And that, I mean, it's horror, but it's, like action, sci-fi kind of as well. But but Knock at the Cabin. But then, I mean, like before you can blink, you got Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So is that going to be cheesy and ridiculous? Yes, but I think it's going to be fun, and that's all I care about. As long as it's fun. But then, right, a week later, then we get Cocaine Bear. And I mean, I think we all want to see Cocaine Bear. And then a couple weeks after that, Scream 6. And so, and here's the thing. When we saw that first trailer on Scream 6, it's like, okay, freaking Ghostface Takes Manhattan. What the hell?
Yeah.
The second trailer, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to love this movie up until we hear the line, I'm the one you want. Let's finish this. And I'm like, oh, you just destroyed it. No, no. Because now we're going to get girl power taken out, like Ghostface. Like, no, it's, like she's not literally, but, metaphorically going to rip her Hulkamania shirt off and go whoop, it's Ghostface.
It's called, it's more like, I'm the new star of this new series now.
Yeah.
Now I have to fight. That's probably what it is more.
And Jenna Ortega, okay, cool.
Yeah.
The
She's
older
gonna die.
sister,
She's gonna die.
I can't. You think is that you've heard or
no?
Just
that's my prediction.
Think she's
because that one shot in the trailer where she's hanging from something.
Yeah.
Look at her eyes.
Okay.
Her eyes are like "fuck you" before I die.
Okay.
So that's my prediction.
Okay.
I think Courtney Cox will die too. We got to.
Courtney Cox is dead. She's a dead.
All the legacy characters have to die.
Gone. They're gone. Yep. No. Yeah. I love, and I know it's very, very, very far fetched, but I do love the idea floating around that Nev Campbell is Ghostface. Because everybody
would be hilarious.
Wouldn't it be the greatest? It would be the greatest PR stunt in history.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because she sat there like, man to man, woman to man told Master Chaos, like, I'm not in it because we couldn't come to an agreement financially. That, and so, but
hopefully they make it make sense though, like she's the killer.
Yeah, who is going to be the killer? Hopefully it's not just some random ass, person that's not important to the story. But I just, dude, when Ghostface took the shotgun, I was like, Ghostface with the shotgun, badass. And everything about that second trailer was amazing up until I'm the one you want. Let's finish this. No,
come on, final girl moment.
Yeah, but dude, but like, so you've got that, and then you're gonna, Renfield looks hysterical, and then Evil Dead Rise. And I hope so too. I think it is. I think it's going to impress us. But
it's funny you're mentioning
there's
horror.
So many, dude.
It's funny you're mentioning horror and how last year was a pretty solid year. And it's funny you mentioned that because today I saw an article posted, and I read the article and I had to share it on Facebook. Mia Goth basically was like to the Oscars. She was like taking up for the horror genre because the horror genre literally got snubbed.
Mm-hmm. Dude, X to me, at least since 2016, X is the best horror movie I've seen. X was so phenomenal. It gave me every single thing I wanted. When you break down all the elements of a horror movie that you want, different types of kills, it caught you off guard with things. There was some comedy. Dude, the way Jenna Ortega left that film was, I never laughed so hard in my life. It was absolutely brilliant. And, I love, and the fact that I was like, Jenna Ortega is this lovely, innocent little girl. And then what she does when she wants to become the porn star and jump on the big guy. Then I'm like, fuck you, bitch, man. Yeah. I want you dead. And then her boyfriend, well, I would spoil the whole thing. But, But anyways, no,
X was great.
I loved it. And
I'm waiting for the third movie. Yeah, I'm waiting for the third movie. Yeah.
And talking about films being released in Blu-ray and then 4K later and everything, I'm not buying any of that franchise because they've got to. They have to come out with a 4K box.
It doesn't make any so weird. Why it's not on 4K? It's so bizarre.
I'm just hoping they have to have. It's got to be a 4K box set when they're done, and that's where I'll get it. Yeah, but man, Saw.
I know.
I just got to.
There's another Saw.
Saw's coming out in October. Saw 10, Tobin Bell. Yeah.
So we're not sequeling the Chris Rock franchise.
No,
they never talk about that now.
This Saw movie, from what I have heard, is maybe supposed to be taking place kind of during and around like Saw 1, 2, and 3, because they all had like kind of the intertwined timelines. So it's maybe supposed to be kind of focused more on John Jigsaw than the victims. So I don't know. That's one theory I've heard, but we don't know too much about it yet. But I love me some Saw, as if it's not evident.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So, yeah, awesome.
But anyways, nope, I'll shut up and let you wrap it up.
Yeah, gotta wrap it up. Well, this was awesome. Thanks everybody for watching.
Nice to meet you, Kyle. Yeah, it's
nice to meet you too.
To the old samurai guy. I put Kyle's info. You can follow him on Instagram in the description box below. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to OGP, son. Cool. That's right. Plug your channel. Plug your channel. Plug your channel.
You talking to me? You talking to Kyle?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
you.
So well, check it out. So we've done something now with the channel. It was my show on Monday was called OGP's Movie News, where we talk about everything coming out for the week, physical, theatrical, everything like that. But now it's called OGP's EMAG, #EMAG, #EMAG, and it's every Monday's a giveaway. And so every Monday there's guaranteed 2 winners. Check this out. The stuff that I've been giving away. We've given away $120 Amazon gift card, $2 $80 Amazon gift card, $60 Amazon gift card. Tonight we gave away a $25 and a $20 Amazon gift card. But I also do these like mystery bags that they can opt out of. Their other prizes. I've given away T-shirts and movies, screeners, all kinds of stuff. Every Monday, we're going live at 4. The giveaways start at 5, and we're giving away 2 things. So Mondays, if you want a chance to win, all you got to do is watch and be there and comment what I tell you to comment when it's time, and you can win. So it's a lot of fun. But we still, from 4 to 5 o'clock, we still talk movies. We still are talking movies. So right. A lot of fun.
Because movies make us do this.
They do. That they do.
That's awesome. Man.
All right. So thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget tomorrow, Action Film Autopsy at 5 p.m. Pacific time with good old Rick Myers. That'll be tomorrow. I can't wait to hear what he has to say about all these movies and shows. It's going to be fun times. So make sure you guys show up there. Follow Kyle again. Check out The Crow Night Watch. That's right. Yeah. Keep an eye. Or when is your film coming out? When is it going to be released, OGP?
No date yet. Don't have a date
yet.
Okay. No.
But it is coming. It's coming.
No. And the minute that I know, the minute that we have a date, we'll do a panel. We'll talk about it.
All right. Cool. Sounds good. Thanks again, guys. Oh, hold on. Let's see here. Oh, everyone's raving about Tulsa King. Everyone's been telling me it's really good. Did you watch that, OGP?
I did. And
how was it before we wrap it up?
Did you ever watch The Sopranos?
I have not seen. I've seen a few episodes here and there, but in terms of watching it all the way to the beginning to the end, I have not.
So Tulsa King is kind of like a slightly comedic take on The Sopranos, where it's he's a mobster. It's about his life post prison sentence, and it's fun. It's goofy. Like you laugh more than you go, and so it's fun. On a 1 to 10, finished. I think it was 9 episodes in the first season. I'm at like a 7, maybe an 8 out of just pure entertainment. That's
not bad.
No, it was a lot of fun. The cast is phenomenal. There are some folks from other mob movies, and mob TV shows from like The Sopranos and stuff. So it is what he does. Why he ends up in Tulsa is fun. There's imagine one of the funniest lines in the movie. There's this, they go to this Native American ranch where they're growing weed to sell weed out in Tulsa.
Yeah.
And one of the Native Americans, one of their kind of bouncer bodyguard kind of guys, his name is is it it's not like Ugly Face, or it's Mean Face, or something like that, whatever. It's something face. And Sylvester Stallone calls him Fuck Face. It's so simple, but it's hilarious. It is fun. I really enjoy it. It's 9 episodes. They're all, I don't know, 45 minutes long or something. I would give it a watch. You'll get a good laugh at it, and I mean it. If you cross The Sopranos with Sons of Anarchy with some comedy in it, that's what you would get. You'll laugh, and people get whacked too. People get killed, and you're like, oh damn, they get whacked. They get whacked over here. These guys. Guys. But it bounces back and forth between Tulsa and New York too.
Copy that. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out, catching up with Kyle. Turned into catching up with OGP and Wetmovie1, but it's always great having you guys here. And we'll see you guys on the next one. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.
See you guys.